Did your mama teach you how to do that thing you do?
Good afternoon. Is high school state playoff basketball this afternoon on Big O Country. Coming up from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I think they're playing at Carmichael Auditorium. Oh, they're playing at Dean Dome. Okay, they're in the Dean Dome. East Lincoln and Kinston. Kinston's on the other side of Raleigh on US 70 East. And, of course, our boys up here from East Lincoln. So we're going to take you live to Chapel Hill, North Carolina with Kevin Hastings and the crew up there for the call of this afternoon's game. Kevin, good afternoon, and take it away.
Good afternoon, Steve, and I hear Dan there in the office. And I want to hello to Calvin and everybody else there back in the studios and back in Lincoln County and Gaston County. We're just now getting situated. Me and Shandy got here a little earlier. David Keever and Rick Mitchum and Smoke Evan Ludwig, they came down later after the Saturday morning show this morning. So they just pulled in. They are sitting down where we had to get rid of the Wilkes Central folks so we could get in here. Wilkes Central just beat Kinston in girls basketball. They led from the start, and what a game it was, and they almost blew it there at the end. Kinston almost come back and won, but Wilkes
How often do you see that?
held on.
You know,
It was a great game.
It's just hard to hang on against good teams, especially when those teams are behind. They're fighting. They're trying to get back in the game, and they did a good job of trying to fight, claw, and get their way back in the game, and even had a chance. Kinston girls did there at the end to pull it out, but congratulations to Wilkes Central's girls. It's their first girls basketball state championship, so a nice win for the Wilkes Central Eagle girls. And, you know, I don't know. I would say we know East Lincoln's boys going into this Kinston matchup undefeated but an underdog. I got to think the Wilkes Central girls and Kinston were probably a 50-50 draw there as to who would win that game. Wilkes Central proved they were good to me when they beat Bandy's.
Yeah,
you know?
That's good, a good outfit. Those Bandy's girls are excellent outfit in the SP Southern District 7. I got some East Lincoln stats, but I don't have – do y'all have any Kinston down there? I got Kinston on Wilkes. I did not get – I got Wilkes and East Lincoln, not Kinston, so I'm going to have to look that up here myself. But we should have a good game coming up soon.
I'm with you. I got the girls' stats right here to do me, but Rick may have us a copy of the boys.
It says the girls, but Dave, you look in there, it's got East Lincoln stats too.
Okay. So
we got a mix up in the back.
The 2A games we
got a mix up in the back. We're going to be tweeting along, folks, today. Follow along at KTC Broadcasting, at What's Up Shopper, at WLON 1050 AM, and at East LHS Mustangs. To listen to the game today, you can listen on all three stations, 1050 AM, 1390 AM, and 1590 AM in Gaston, Cleveland, and Lincoln counties and the surrounding counties around them. You can also listen to the game to me and David and Rick on ktcbroadcasting.com. And also, if you have your smartphones, download the Ustream app, and you can listen on Ustream. Just search East Lincoln, search What's Up Shopper, search KTC Broadcasting. You should be able to find us somewhere. So that's how you find us online. You can actually watch this game online if you have Time Warner Cable, or you can watch it online as well.
And the best thing you can do is watch it, turn down the sound, and listen to us.
So hopefully you'll like to listen to us. Kinston already, David, half the building's filled with Kinston. You know that the girls played first and the boys played second, so everybody made the trip down to here to the Smith Center. They were talking about where we're at. We're at Carmichael or the Dean Dome. Folks, we're at half court at the Dean Dome. I'm warming this seat up for Woody Durham to come on back and have a seat right here, David. We're sitting at the Tar Heel Sports Network table. Smoke's trying not to catch on fire. He's a Duke fan, and so is David, so they're trying not to touch anything light blue in the arena.
Oh, it's all fun. All fun and games, man. We're having a good time, and it's good to be here. It's good to see East Lincoln in the state championship game. One tidbit of bad news I got as I walked in the arena, Kevin. I wasn't even in the door good. Jimmy Cherry, folks back home know Jimmy Cherry, longtime public address announcer for East Lincoln, says Hayden Duggins rolled an ankle yesterday in practice. They don't know if he'll be able to go or not.
He's dressed.
He's dressed. I was first told no. He's just not going to. He tried going through the walkthrough a little earlier and would not be able to play. They had a walkthrough at Trinity High School about a third of the way back, but was told that he just wasn't going to be able to do it. He did dress out, so I guess only time will tell, but a rolled ankle is hard to get over in one day.
Right. The biggest thing I think for him, you're going to miss him on the defensive end. He's a tall kid. You really like the Strats like to kick it to him in the corner, maybe pop some threes. So maybe he could still probably do that, post up in the corner. But of course, you really worry about it on the defensive end
and on the boards
and on the board. So against this Kinston team, I mean, they are out-heighted by a lot. Just looking at the
they are.
Just looking at the Kinston guys, they've been warming up a good 5 minutes. East Lincoln yet to come out on the floor. So they must be getting ready in the back. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick 3-minute break. We're going to come back. We're going to get settled here, get some rosters and everything going, start lineups and other stuff. So we're going to take a quick 3-minute break on ktcbroadcasting.com. We'll be right back.
Players and coaches for their undefeated season and making it to the state 2A championship game. Dr. Todd Hamilton and Hamilton Orthodontics have been creating beautiful smiles for patients since 1986 with the highest quality of orthodontic care. You will be amazed at the difference a beautiful smile can make for you and those you care about most. Hamilton Orthodontics, 7482 Waterside Crossing in Denver, online at hamiltonsmiles.com. Changing lives, one smile at a time. Clean your car up and keep it clean with a call to Kevin Nixon at KB's Automobile Detailing in Denver. KB's Automobile Detailing wants to congratulate the East Lincoln Mustangs on a job well done. You worked hard, and so do we. And right now, you can get 3 cars from the same household clean for only $100. Just call 704-524-9620. Again, that's 704-524-9620 for KB's Auto Detailing. 5683 Highway 150 East in Denver. For a clean you can see, call KB's. Considering a new home? Then consider Key Properties in Lincoln. At Key Properties in Lincoln, they have homes for everyone and many ready to move into. New construction residential homes along with foreclosures too. They also have rental properties and they can build on your land or they have lots of land to choose from. Call Key Properties at 704-735-0040 or drop by their office at 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Key Properties, serving our local community. They have homes for everyone at Key Properties in Lincoln.
State Auto, a friend you can depend on.
The test of your insurance agent's friendship comes when misfortune strikes. You can count on an independent agent representing State Auto. Fast, fair claims service. You can depend on it if you're insured with an independent State Auto agent.
State Auto, a friend you can depend on.
Your State Auto Insurance Agency is Moody Insurance Agency, 528 East Main Street in Maiden. Give them a call at 828-428-8231. Meineke Car Care in Denver wants to take this time to congratulate the East Lincoln Mustangs on an outstanding season. Meineke Car Care Center in Denver offers all kinds of vehicle repair and maintenance service for your vehicle. From tune-ups and brakes to custom exhaust and tires, Meineke Car Care Center is your one-stop shop for anything your vehicle needs, offering convenient, same-day financing with approved credit with 6 months interest-free. They have 3 ASE certified master technicians on staff ready to serve you. Oil changes start at $24.95. Get free brake inspection. Brake pads and shoes are always half price, and with installation and other needed parts additional. They also offer a full line of Cooper tires for both cars and light trucks and wheel alignment to make sure your tires last as long as possible. And if your check engine light comes on, stop by for a free code scan. Meineke Car Care Center, Highway 16 and 73 in Denver next to Lowe's, right across from Walmart, and about 1 mile east of East Lincoln High School. Call 704-827-6539 or visit the website at Meineke.com and like them on Facebook and receive $3 off your next oil change. And good luck, Mustangs, from Meineke Car Care Center in Denver.
Dine in, carry out, or use their convenient drive-through window at Mitchell's Kitchen in Vail. You'll find Northbrook's finest in food. As a matter of fact, the finest food anywhere. And for a special treat, order one of their big bloomin' onions. From barbecue to fish to steaks, hamburgers and hot dogs, they've got it all at Mitchell's Kitchen in Vail. Open for breakfast too. And be sure to like them on Facebook for their specials and Sunday lunch menus. And they do catering, no matter how big or how small. Call Mitchell's Kitchen, 704-276-1055, located at the intersection of Highway 27 West and 274 in Vail.
And welcome back here to Chapel Hill, the Dean Dome, the Dean E. Smith Center, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, today home to the 2A and 4A state championships. Kinston girls just fell moments ago by 3 points to Wilkes Central in the opener of the day. Also over at Carmichael, I didn't get the exact score, but Winston-Salem Prep girls were a winner. I couldn't tell if it was 13 or 23, but they won rather easily. The Winston-Salem Prep girls did today in their state championship game. So 2 for the East, so far as we head into the boys matchup. And, boy, the boys matchup just won't be quite as easy here, at least for the East Lincoln Mustangs, going up a Kinston team who has been here 7 of the last 9 years, been to the regionals 9 in a row, and going for their 3rd straight state championship. That's quite a tradition. And we talked about it a little bit this morning, and, you know, they produced Jerry Stackhouse, Charles Shackelford, Reggie Bullock. I mean, just many of good ACC players that have stayed right here on Tobacco Road.
Ralph Roberts played college there.
Played
for a year
at Kinston. But, you know, they have quite a tradition. They've got the star, the player that everybody's here to see that hasn't seen him before. And if you have seen him before, I'm sure you're here for an encore presentation, and that is Brandon Ingram, the big 6'7" senior who is yet to commit to where he's going to play college ball. And some folks think he'll stay right here in this gym. And he's also being recruited by Duke, NC State, Kentucky, and probably just about everybody in the country at this point. The 12th ranked player in some polls, the 13th ranked player in some. If you're in that category, though, it doesn't matter where you're ranked. Everybody knows the talent that you possess.
Senior?
He is a senior.
Okay.
But Kinston, the Vikings,
number 13, Brandon Ingram, folks.
And we'll go ahead and tell you, you know, we had heard he was slim, and that's an understatement. He is very slim. It reminds me of the kid that played at Carolina a few years ago. I can't think of the name. His body build.
Davis?
No, it was a little thicker than that. But
John Henson.
There you go. John Henson is exactly who I'm thinking of. Now, I think Henson had him on height a little bit.
If Henson has anybody on weight, that's extreme right there.
If Henson had him on weight, it was just because he was taller.
Yeah.
He was taller. But that's exactly the body build he puts me in the mind of.
He's listed at 6'9", 190.
But I will say this, Henson was a very effective player. Now, is he in the NBA? He's in the NBA. There you go. You can make it at this size.
Well, David, he's 6'9", 190. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other people on the team heavier than him, so that tells you right there.
And none is tall.
None of them is
and
tall.
None is tall. So, but you know what? He's a skilled basketball player. He's a perimeter player. You know, I'm sure that he's going to try and play inside and crash the offensive boards against this smaller, much smaller East Lincoln team.
Right.
But his game is to play around the perimeter, shoot the three-pointers. He's just an all-around player, and that's what you've got to have today to get to the next level in college if you're going to play at the ACC level, and even in the NBA. You got to be 6'7" if you're going to be a shooting guard.
Guys, it looks like Duggins may play. He's out here warming up. You know, state championship day, that adrenaline gets pumping.
Unless my ankle stayed back in Denver, I would have a hard time not playing in this game. But, you know, it's tough. I mean, he'll get out there and make a few cuts, see what he can do and how much pressure he can put on it.
Guys, I just talked with Coach Chip Ashley. He will not start. That's a definite. He will not start. He says he may not play at all, but I'm like you guys. He's out there warming up. He's going to see what he can do. But Demarius Valentine, this will be the first starting change in this lineup in the entire year.
So they're going to go with Valentine and not the taller Tyson Bryant.
Right.
So that's going to make East Lincoln's lineup even smaller.
Maybe a little quicker, but they will definitely be smaller.
Yeah, they definitely pick up some quickness with Valentine on the court. But wow, you're right. I mean, they just continue to make themselves smaller, which is not good for East Lincoln because they're already much shorter than the opponent, the Kinston Vikings, who's warming up on this end right here in front of us. We talked about it a little bit earlier this morning. Don't have it right in front of me. Kinston did suffer 4 losses in the season, but only 2 of those teams were from North Carolina. 4A Raleigh Millbrook defeated Kinston, and then rival Goldsboro defeated Kinston about midway through the season. The other 2 losses they had were to private schools, one in Jacksonville, Florida, and I want to say the other was in Maryland, if I remember correctly.
I'm sitting there watching Kinston warm up, David. 15 players for Kinston's fighting over a ball. Ingram has his own rebounder and his own shooter. He gets the ball, Ingram shoots. He's not had a ball this whole time. And right now he's standing at the top of the key firing 3-pointers. So they're making sure he gets all the practice he can. I mean, look at him. He's just standing right here with a hand in his face, 3-pointer after 3-pointer.
Those real long shorts don't look that long on him, do they?
No. I bet they come down to my ankles. They're above his knees.
Those are pants. He's wearing pants out there. And wearing them as capris and wearing them as shorts. I tell you what, we got a good crowd in here. We had a tremendous crowd for the girls' game. I got to think the crowd will even grow more in 4 minutes when we finally get started.
I do want to tell you, it was loud in here. You guys came in late.
Taking a break.
Yeah.
It was loud. When we got in, you could hear the crowd, how loud they were, and it was a very competitive game. You said Wilkes Central led that girls' game the whole way. What was the biggest lead they ever had? Do you remember?
10, maybe?
Maybe 10?
It was they dominated. They were up the whole game, and there was no question about it. They started off on fire, kind of like Duke going down last night. It's like 15-5. It's like the same thing. Kinston worked their way back the whole time, but Wilkes Central did a good job of holding the ball. Pretty much second half, they're running clock off the whole time. But it was a good game. Kinston looking not to go 0 for 2 today. Guys, you got anything else before we take a break? It's about time for the national anthem.
I'm with you on one thing. We need to get our hands on the Kinston stats. It would be nice if they wouldn't have stuck the Wilkes Central. We got the girls book in a way, but we got East Lincoln in the back. We just don't have any Kinston boys, right?
Might be able to pull something on the internet.
I got something right here for you.
Yeah, what you got?
You talk about their top players. Of course, the Ingram kid is the number one player. Darnell Don, he's an all-conference player averaging 13.6 points a game and 9.1 rebounds. So a very effective man right there.
Number 20.
Number 20. Mikael Hart, also averaging double figures, 12.7 points a game, 7.9 rebounds. Jaquan Artist, 7 points, 8 rebounds a game. And Daquan Waters is averaging 8.4 points a game and 5.2 rebounds. So that's probably your starting five right there actually I have the starting five listed here, but those guys are the guys to look out for this Kinston team.
It's the East Lincoln Mustangs and the Kinston Vikings coming up to a state championship on the line today here at the Dean E. Smith Center on the campus of the University of North Carolina.
We'll be back in
Check out the What's Up Shopper Service Savings Spectacular at the new Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. Save up to $100 on your next service. Kia, Cadillac, or Honda, get your oil change for as low as $21.95 for 4-cylinder vehicles. Get a 4-wheel alignment for only $64.95. And they have special discounts for veterans too at the new Renato Auto Mall, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, just below the Cleveland Mall.
We make a joyful noise cheering our favorite high school football teams on Friday nights and our favorite college teams on Saturday. The family of faith at Ryan Heights United Methodist Church would like to invite you to come and make a joyful noise for the Lord on Sundays. Sunday school is at 10 and worship is at 11. Ryan Heights United Methodist Church is in Lincolnton on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park. Come make a joyful noise with us.
When you need a ride, Specialized Transport has exactly what you're looking for, serving Gaston, Lincoln, Catawba, Burke, Caldwell, and Cleveland counties. Specialized Transport has your area covered. Ambulatory, wheelchair, and geriatric chair transport. Handicap transportation services and non-medical transport services are available as well. When you need a ride, call Dean Hastings at 704-735-5676. Specialized Transport will get you where you need to be. 704-735-5676.
Since 1987, the Sports Page Food and Spirits has been your hometown restaurant, featuring great food and an atmosphere for whatever you want. Family, fun, sports, and more. Also special events and live music. And the Sports Page Food and Spirits wants to take this time to congratulate the East Lincoln boys basketball team on a job well done. We invite you in for a great time well spent. The Sports Page Food and Spirits, 179 Cross Center Drive in Denver, next to Harris Teeter. Visit them online at sportspagenc.com and like them on Facebook too. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Fallston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Fallston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Eat fresh from Subway in Cherryville and Boger City. Ask for the simple $6 menu. Choose from 6 6-inch Subway sandwiches, a bag of chips, and a 21-ounce fountain drink for only $6. It's value made simple every day. Select from Black Forest ham, Italian BLT, meatball marinara, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, tuna or turkey breast, a thick Subway sandwich, bag of chips, and a 21-ounce fountain drink for only $6. Eat fresh from Subway, East Main Street in City on Highway 50 in Cherry, next to Food Line. Trailers for everything, and we need it at TRT Trailer Syndicate, 5302 Gastonia Highway. Trailers for hauling livestock, motorcycles, and cars. You'll find dump trailers, utility, and landscaping trailers. You'll find racing trailers with inferior, plus the tag-along and gooseneck trailers, insulated trailers with tack carpet and 110 packages. Call toll-free at 1-877.
And now, America and those who protect your freedom. Please rise. A gentleman cast. for the singing of the national anthem by Rodra Fleming.
Oh, sing and you see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's first gleam, whose bright shines and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, their so
And welcome back to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I'm Kevin Hastings along with David Keever and Rick Mitchell. We're live from the Ding Dome here where the East Lincoln Mustangs will face the Kinston Vikings in the State 2A Championship. Kinston is gold and green for you Bandy's fans, a lot of pretty much their colors.
That's about right.
And that's the best way I can describe them. They'll be wearing white. They were wearing white earlier. And East Lincoln, for the second game in a row, will be in there visiting orange, all attire, tops, bottoms, and shoes. And even the cheerleaders have all orange tops and bottoms. So,
you know, Kevin, I was talking with Coach Ashley this morning, and I just think East Lincoln is due to play good. I don't think they played their best basketball in their regionals. I mean, they played good enough to win those games, but I just don't think it was their best basketball, and he kind of agreed. He also said, of course, the competition got stouter, and it did, but, you know, it's maybe they'll play one of their better games. They'll need to today in order to be able to compete and be in this game with a very good Kinston team.
And, David, what I see in the game, you know, looking on paper, you think Kinston is definitely the favorite team. But East Lincoln's battle-tested football and basketball. Man, they got players that's played on
been on the big stage.
They've been on the big stage for sure. And, you know, they know how to win. But it will take a gallant effort from this East Lincoln crew today. And, you know, you talk about the games last week that were really close. You basically say they didn't play the best games, but they knew how to win those close games. They came from behind both times to win. So, you know, they're battle-tested, and nowhere else would they'd rather be than right here today and try to win this state championship.
Well, the public address announcer is announcing the starting lineups. Rick, what you got today? First, the visitors wearing the orange East Lincoln Mustangs.
Okay, there will be one change in the starting lineup today for East Lincoln, so I'll run through it real quick. Starting at guard will be number 3, Demarius Valentine. He will start for Hayden Duggins today because of Duggins' injury. The rest of the lineup is similar. Number 4, Cameron Dollar at the small forward. Number 10, Connor Ashley at the point guard. Number 11, Sage Surratt at the shooting guard. And number 12, Chaz Surratt, forward/center, whatever you want to call him.
He plays every position.
He plays every position. Of course, East Lincoln coached by Neil Hodges and Chip Ashley. For Kinston, starting for the Vikings, coached by Perry Tyndall. Starting at guard, number 1, Anthony Berry. He's a 6-foot junior. At the wing position, number 13, Brandon Ingram, the 6'8 senior. Also a senior, 6'5, McKeel Hart at forward, number 15. Also at 6'4, number 20, Darnielle Dunn, a senior. And starting at the post, number 31, a junior, Jaquan Artist at 6'2. Again, the Vikings are coached by Perry Tyndall, the winners of the Eastern region, and also out of the 2A Eastern Conference down east.
We're about ready to roll. The Kinston starting lineup being introduced right now. You guys will forgive me for sitting in Woody's chair, right?
Smoke tried to wear a Duke shirt. I told him he wasn't allowed. I said, you're not going to sit on press row in a Duke shirt. But the guy next to me for West Wilkes Central was wearing a state hat. Yeah, he was.
His NC State hat on. Yeah, it's all family basically, except when they're on the court playing each other, you know. But beautiful setting here today, great atmosphere. And, you know, what's a lot different than football is you can almost fill up a lower bowl in a basketball arena. It's hard to fill up that lower bowl in a college football stadium.
Done a good job. I'd say 3/4 full on the bottom side.
Sure.
The East Lincoln fans got their backs turned to the Kinston starting lineup.
Either they're doing that on purpose or there's something very interesting.
Yes, student section. Yeah, they're definitely doing it on purpose.
But we've all been looking forward to this game. I've been saying for weeks the meeting is coming down the road, East Lincoln and Kinston, and it's finally here. I just hate to see the Mustangs going up against Kinston short-handed. I talked with Jimmy Cherry. I said maybe Kinston will set out Brandon Ingram to even things out.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's an even trade.
I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't set out. What kind of award did we get here for Connor Ashley? He's receiving a
during football, it's usually a player.
Academics.
No, good
sportsmanship award. Connor Ashley is receiving the award for East. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Connor Ashley, number 10
Both
for
number
East Lincoln.
10s.
And number 10, Jamarius Taft for Kinston.
And a proud father over here, Chip Ashley, getting to see his son accept that award. So very nice.
I never got a sportsmanship award.
I can imagine.
I wonder why, Kevin.
The coaches meeting at half court right here now in front of us. All the players will go through the line and shake hands before the game gets underway. Very, very impressive the way things are done here. About 2:32 by iPad time.
It's about time for kickoff.
It is about time for kickoff. Kinston, two-time defending state champs in 2A. Most people throughout the state that follow high school sports know their history and what they've done. 20 times they've been in this game. They've 10 and 10.
And 7 out of the last 9. We talked about that.
7 out of 9
here.
and 9 straight regional appearances.
7 out of 9 have won the last 3 state championships. So
Cuthbertson knows all about Kinston. Wes Caldwell knows all about Kinston. So, you know.
That was in 2010 when Wes
not that long ago,
yeah.
And Cuthbertson, I think, the 2 years after that. Yeah. And then last year, North Rowan.
And that was a 51-29 score. I can still remember that
they beat Wes Caldwell.
Score.
It sure was. It shows you the kind of defense that this team expects to play whenever they come out on the court. It's not about scoring 80 and beating you 80-75. It's about trying to hold you in the 40s. And Kinston has had a lot of success doing that. Maybe not as much success as the Hickory girls have had as keeping teams in the teens. But these Kinston boys certainly know how to play defense. And, you know, they're built for it. They're athletic looking. They're long, lengthy. You know, it's just kind of like the blueprint for a good high school basketball team is what they've got.
Championship game day, you got to bring your A game no matter what your style, your size. You get this far, you got a good team. You're undefeated for East Lincoln. So they got to be pumped up, ready to rock, defend that. You know, you get this far, guys, we're talking coming up the road, you have nothing to lose today. You know, the streak's going to end today, whether or not they win or lose. You know, you'd like to go into next year 35 or whatever it is, in your basketball and football again. But, you know, you come today, you got to bring everything and anything and everything you got, and I'm sure these Mustangs will. We've seen them, you know, pull out some hardy and gutsy games the last few, and it's going to be interesting watching Chaz jump against somebody as tall as Ingram is at 6'9".
Might just go out there and poke him in the ribs as he jumps, right? All right, the Mustangs have taken the court, as we said, the two Surratt brothers along with Dollar, Ashley, and Valentine. And for Kinston, it will be Artis, Dunn, Hart, Ingram, and Berry. Just about set to get things underway.
Well, David, I look at this Darnell Dunn. He's the most physical-looking player out there for probably both teams. 6'4", wide body, goes over 200 pounds.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Well, Kinston don't really have anybody short, do they?
No,
not on the front court.
It looks like a college team.
Very, very tall team, the tallest by far East Lincoln's faced this year, and Ingram controls the tap as it goes to Dunn. And now Ingram, the point guard, the 6'9" point guard, will handle the ball as he crosses the timeline. He's another Magic Johnson. He gets it over on the wing now to Hart. Now they swing it around. Ingram will take the shot. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound Mustangs, Valentine. So the smaller Valentine has already collected a rebound.
And East Lincoln pushing it up quickly, right into Chaz.
Quickly to Chaz. Looked like he got fouled, and they did call the foul.
Yes, from behind, number 15.
I want to say they called it a little late, but nonetheless, it was called. And is it going to be a shooting foul?
I think it is, David.
Should be, yeah.
Mikhail Hart, number 15, 6'5" senior, picks up the first foul of the game.
Chaz Surratt will be going to the line to shoot a pair here. We're just 25 seconds into this game. And East Lincoln with an opportunity, and they do take the first lead here 1-0.
And that's a big key right here, folks. Free throw shooting in every game, especially in games this big. Usually the team that makes the most come out victorious.
Second one is good. East Lincoln takes 2-0 lead on a pair of free throws by Surratt. Now Ingram brings the ball down the floor for the Vikings to Artis. They swing it around to Hart.
East Lincoln in a matchup zone.
Artis underneath. Little turnaround, one-handed jumper, no good. Chaz Surratt's got the rebound. Two one-shot possessions for Kinston. Now Ashley, a three out of the corner, no good. Rebound, Valentine, he scores.
Wow, Valentine's made his presence felt already, David, with a rebound and now a basket.
That 6'9" kid's going to have to block Valentine out.
Valentine is a good rebounder for his height. And now we got an offensive foul on number 20. Dunn.
Well, I just talked about him earlier.
Good job underneath. Anybody catch who was in position to take that?
I think it was the Cameron Dollar, number 4.
It was.
Good.
Yes.
That's good to see, and that's what you want to do when the Kinston Vikings come to penetrate the zone. 4-0 Mustangs on top. TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. We're 1 minute into the game here.
Kinston playing man-to-man defense, David.
Sage Surratt down in the corner to Valentine. The only thing they really lose, I think, a little bit of shooting, and Valentine travels. Not having Duggan's experience on the floor, but they lose the shooting and the height.
Yeah, rebounding. Like I said, he's got 5 fouls. That's another thing.
Yep, exactly. So the turnover gives the ball to the Kinston Vikings, and Ingram.
Still a good start for the Mustangs, David.
It sure is. Now Barry out on the wing, kicks it across. They swing it around. That's Hart on the wing. Ingram, left wing. Now to Barry, loses the handle momentarily. A loose ball on the floor. He picks it back up. Now Ingram, top of the key. Good defense by East Lincoln. Ingram tries to
offensive.
It should be, and it's not. They call it on Chaz Surratt, and it looked like Ingram put a hand on Surratt.
Ingram grabbed. Chaz went to hand check him. Ingram grabbed that hand with his hand.
Opposite side of the official.
Yeah, you're right.
That?
You're right. Other side of the official.
So Chaz Surratt picks up the first East Lincoln foul. So both teams now with one apiece. Looking for alley-oop for those big.
Yeah, they will. Hart gets it in. That's a long-range three by Ingram. No good, and the ball goes out of bounds to the Mustangs. No,
it's going to be Kinston. Yeah, I think it went off.
Well, I just saw this official head that way, and I thought it was going to be East Lincoln's ball. But Kinston will keep it on their end. Michael Hart will inbound. Get right in the middle there to Dunn. Now Hart back in and lays it in off the glass.
Good
Michael
inbounds play.
Bucket. 4-2, East Lincoln leads. 6:10 to go first quarter. Sage Surratt, who's yet to take his first shot today. Over to Ashley. Now Chaz on the left wing. Trying to get it to Dollar. Now Chaz will pull up, shoot. Back of the rim, no good. Ingram controls the boards. Here comes Ingram pushing it in the front court. Dishes it down now to Dunn. Dunn's shot up, no good. Rebound Sage Surratt.
Now Sage pushing it up court quickly.
Sage looks to go coast to coast with a pull-up floater. Off the rim, no good. Dollar with the rebound. Will power it up inside. His shot won't go. Valentine fights for it but can't get it. Ingram down with it. Ahead quickly to Barry. Barry for Kinston. Layup, no good. Chaz Surratt with the rebound.
Barry tried to get that second foul on Chaz and it didn't work out.
Lot of action, no points here in the last couple minutes. Now a three blocked. Sage out top of the key has it blocked by Ingram, but Chaz runs it down for the Mustangs. That's one thing that will affect the shooting of the Mustangs.
Ingram is guarding Sage Surratt.
Yep. Now Chaz penetrates, dishes to Sage, layup won't go off the front of the rim.
Tough
Just
break for East Lincoln right there.
And now Ingram with the ball. Nearly lost it out of bounds. Gains control. Gets it to Dunn. Back to Ingram now, and they'll set the offense. 4:55 to go, first quarter, 4-2 Mustangs. Ingram penetrates, pulls up, shoots off balance, no good. Rebound, and we got a foul. And everybody's looking around. It may be on Dollar.
I don't know what he's calling.
I think it's on Sage Surratt, guys. Nope, 4. That is Cameron Dollar.
Cameron Dollar. I don't know.
I don't know where that came from either, guys.
Kind of looked like a no call to me, but
I don't know.
Nonetheless, it's a foul on the Mustangs. The team's second. Team fouls tied now, 2 each.
Kinston so far 1 of 6 from the field.
That's a big advantage to East Lincoln, but you got to build the lead while they're shooting like that.
East Lincoln 1 of 7.
But they lead. The 2 free throws are the difference.
Yep.
Kinston now with the basketball. Dominique Williams in for the first time for the Vikings. They go inside, now swing it back around. Kinston, good ball movement, and they throw it out of bounds.
Until then.
Too much ball movement.
Until then, right, exactly.
He threw it into the second row.
Well, number 15, Hart, was actually looked away when the pass was made. So East Lincoln now.
East Lincoln playing good defense. And good job of scouting out Kinston. And I think if you keep Ingram from penetrating in that zone, that's got to be your game plan for tonight. He's already tried it a couple times and come away empty. Chaz Surratt brings it up front court for East Lincoln. Now Sage Surratt with Ingram on him will try and take it to the hole.
That's what he needs to do, guys.
Good move.
6'2", Mustangs. The sophomore gets the best of the senior on that possession.
When you're going up against a taller guy like that, you got to use your body. That's exactly what Sage did. He put his hip into Ingram, and he finished strong there. Good job by Sage.
Michael Davis in now for Kinston as well. Gives it up to Ingram. Ingram out front. 6'2", Mustangs. Now inside it goes. Layup blocked. Inside. That was number 15.
Oh, they call a foul.
And they call a foul on the Mustangs.
Wow.
That might be Dollar again.
It is. Wow, that's a bad call.
That's 2 now on Dollar. That's the third team foul on East Lincoln. But
get this far, you expect them to let them play a little more than that, and especially when he got as much ball as he did.
So Brandon Tyson Bryant will come into the game for Duggins after this first free throw by Hart.
Michael Hart, 2 free throws. First one is up and good.
With
6'3".
With Duggins out, Tyson Bryant's going to be a big key today.
He is. You're right. He's got to play hard and smart. One more free throw coming here. And it is short of the rim. Short, no good. Rebound, no. Put back up by Ingram. And doesn't get it. Now Steele and Surratt loses it off his knee out of bounds. It'll go back to Kinston.
Wow.
A lot of action, but East Lincoln's got to learn to take care of the ball. I know they want to get out on the break every time they can, but it's no good if you don't control the possession.
Guys, I've watched Ingram. He just gets away with some pushes and shoves. Yeah, I guess maybe that's one of the reasons why.
He don't have a lot of body to push around with, but he's in there banging around. Now he catches the ball on the left wing. In the corner it goes. Three-pointer fired up and good by Dominique Williams.
Williams into the game. Hits the first three-pointer of the game.
6-6. Mustangs and Vikings as we're tied. 4 straight points here now by Kinston to get back an even game. Chaz Surratt in the front court. Tyson Bryant to Ashley. And now Surratt. Chaz on the right wing gives it up to Sage Surratt. Coming off a screen, trying to get around Ingram. Goes to the hole and has his shot blocked by Ingram. They give him more of a pump fake than that.
I still like him taking it to the hole, though.
Ingram will drive to the bucket, shoot, score, offensive foul on Ingram.
Wow.
There you go.
We'll take it. I don't know about call.
Well, maybe a little payback from one of those on Dollar. Nonetheless, foul is on Ingram, and East Lincoln will get it back. Lewis Carpenter listening back in Lincoln.
Fast break.
Lewis says Surratt takes it to the hole. Sage Surratt up and in. 8-6 Mustangs. They'll do that every chance they get, I promise you. Now a pass down low to a wide open forward for Kinston. The layup no good off the rim by Artis. Mustangs rebound.
Who got that rebound? Is that Chaz?
I think Sage got it. I think he got it and dribbled it down to half court. Now he gives it up to his brother Chaz to run the offense at the top.
Scoreboard today, David, sponsored by KB's Automotive Detailing.
Mustang basketball, they lead 8-6. Surratt trying to back Ingram in, gives it back out to Valentine, now to Chaz Surratt. No shot clock, so East Lincoln can afford to be very patient on all possessions. Surratt looking to penetrate, tries to come off a screen, pulls up, shoots, and it's off to the left. Valentine, however, gets an offensive rebound. Already 2 offensive rebounds for Valentine.
Yep. Yes, and 1 defensive also.
Now Sage Surratt, little pull-up jumper, gets it to go. 10-6, East Lincoln Mustangs.
Guys, I'm just going to say it. East Lincoln's faster than this Kinston team.
Oh, that's offensive.
Yeah, it is. Lowered the shoulder. Travel call. Bailed him out. Should have been an offensive foul.
Coach Hodges saw the referee right here tell him that is an offensive foul, but they do get the walk out of it.
Yeah, dipped his shoulder right into Ashley's chest.
Yeah,
Coach Hodges wants the charge.
Ingram trying to use the soldier to gain advantage.
I think Chaz has done a good job, though, figuring out how tall he is already with his moves. He's already made a couple shots over the big man.
So now Chaz brings it into the front court. Surratt being guarded by Hart. And now Chaz goes to the hole, pulls up, little jumper. Good. Chaz Surratt, 12-6 Mustangs.
Mustangs getting confidence against this Kinston team. It could be big.
Now Ingram back on the offensive end, gets it inside to Dunn. Kick it back out. Now good ball movement again. Surratt blocks the shot. Here's a loose ball. They get it down to Dunn. Dunn's layup is good. East Lincoln again trying to take off before they had good possession of the basketball, and it cost them. 12-8, Mustangs by 4, 1 minute to go in the quarter. And that's all I'm hearing out of the East Lincoln bench is take care of the ball.
Yep.
Take care of the ball.
Big key today, up 4.
Believe me, Kinston will get enough possessions, enough forced turnovers. You can't have any unforced if you're East Lincoln.
47 seconds, 12-8 East. KB's Automotive Detailing scoreboard.
And now the shot pull up by Valentine's good.
And Valentine with 4 points in this first quarter.
14-8 Mustangs. And now the layup is up and good. Again, layup is up and missed, but Ingram on the boards goes back, can't get it. And it's Mustang basketball again into the front court. Chaz travels on this one. Yep. Tried to spin around the player. And the travel called on Chaz Surratt. TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard 14-8. Mustangs lead Kinston.
They're the free throw sponsor.
Gotcha. Kinston with the basketball, trailing by 6. 15 seconds to go here in the quarter. Will they hold for one shot? I would think so. Ingram takes the ball now, top of the key for Kinston. East Lincoln fans behind us getting on him a little bit. Now Artist go ahead and shoots inside and misses. Surratt with the rebound, and time will expire in the first quarter.
Good quarter, guys. Good quarter.
Defensive quarter by the East Lincoln Mustangs.
Absolutely.
TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard after 1. It's East Lincoln 14, Kinston 8. Back with second quarter action in 1 minute.
Subway in Cherryville and Boger City. Ask for the simple $6 menu. Choose from 6 6-inch Subway sandwiches, a bag of chips, and a 21-ounce fountain drink for only $6. It's value made simple every day. Select from Black Forest ham, Italian BLT, meatball marinara, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, tuna, or turkey breast. A 6-inch Subway sandwich, a bag of chips, and a 21-ounce fountain drink for only $6. Eat fresh from Subway. East Main Street in Boger City on Highway 150 West in Cherryville, next to Food Line. Trailers for everything, and we mean it, at TRT Trailer Sales in Lincoln and 3302 Gastonia Highway. Trailers for hauling livestock, motorcycles, and cars. You'll find dump trailers, utility, and landscaping trailers. You'll find racing trailers with finished interiors, plus the tag-along and gooseneck trailers, insulated trailers with tack compartments and 110 packages. Call toll-free at 1-877-279-7465 or visit the website, trttrailersales.com. It's not too late to get your flu shots at Walker's Pharmacy in downtown Newton. Hurry on into Walker's Pharmacy. If you haven't been, you need to come on in and see what's new. Have your blood pressure checked at the new blood pressure checkup station. Browse around the store and check out the new products in stock, including Newton Conover apparel and merchandise. And get the best deals on your prescriptions and sit back and relax in the new waiting area. See what's new at Walker's Pharmacy, 33 College Avenue in downtown Newton.
And back here at the Dean E. Smith Center, University of North Carolina, home of the Tar Heels. The East Lincoln Mustangs lead after 1 quarter of play, 14-8 over Kinston. Nice defensive quarter for the Mustangs.
Absolutely, David. I agree with you.
And Sage Surratt has found his way around Brandon Ingram for 6 points.
Sage Surratt leading all scores with 6 points, followed by Chaz with 4. Also, Damaris Valentine with 4. Leading the way for Kinston, Dominic Williams and Michael Hart with 3, and
Kinston a mere 3 for 15 on that first quarter shooting. It's a good defensive quarter by East Lincoln, and also a good job on the boards by East Lincoln, out rebounding Kinston 12-9.
I get a chance to check my own stats
That's good,
with the statisticians here. We can't see the stats during the quarters, but they just brought us an update. Looking at the shooting, not too good for Kinston.
Chaz Surratt pulls up, shot no good, rebound Kinston.
Now
Valentine with the steal. He's got Sage on his left, and he travels with it. Maybe should have just went on up with it since he was under there. That was his entire plan, was to take it up till he saw Sage in the corner of his eye. Nonetheless, turnover back to Kinston. 7:15 to go in the half. 14-8 Mustangs on top. And it's Michael Davis who has it knocked out of bounds.
Good defense by Tyson Bryant there to get in front of that pass.
Trying to get it to Dunn. Is Dunn on the board yet?
Dunn is on the board with 2 points.
Okay.
Yep.
Only 2. Doing a good job on him.
And no points, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Kinston down in the corner. 3-pointer out of the corner. Or maybe a 2-pointer for Michael Hart. And it's 14-10.
Michael Hart now with 5 points on the night.
A little token pressure here. It being applied by Kinston as the Mustangs cross the timeline. Chaz Surratt. Cameron Dollars walks by us, about to check back in. Surratt has his ball knocked away. Turnover back to Kinston, and that's Ingram ahead on the run for the dunk. Michael Hart, it's 14-12.
If nothing else, that gets the fans into the game right there for Kinston. Big dunk.
Now Ashley with Sage Surratt just working the ball back and forth across the court to get it down the floor.
Kinston showing a full court press right there.
Yep.
First time of the night.
Now East Lincoln, Chaz Surratt on the left wing. The lead is down to 2. Mustangs lead with 6:20 to go here in the first half. Now Sage being guarded this quarter by Hart. Takes it to the hole, lays it up. No good, but we'll draw the foul. And let's see, is it on 15? Hart?
Yes, 1-5-15 Hart. That's going to be his second team foul.
I thought they could have called a goaltending on Kinston.
Yeah, I wondered about that. If he made contact.
He did. They made contact with the backboard. The backboard shaking while the ball's still on the rim. I mean, that's goaltending. Whether or not you touch the ball or not, the ball's sitting on the rim.
First free throw up and good by Sage Surratt.
A lot of times, different officials will call that, and some won't. 15-12 after the free throw. Surratt will get one more.
Cameron Dollar back in the game, replacing Tyson Bryant.
I got to figure we won't see Duggins at all unless somebody gets in serious foul trouble. Second free throw is good, and it's 16-12. Mustangs. Ingram out on the wing being guarded by Sage Surratt. Throws it inside. A good look and a good pass and a good put up by Taji Moore. Makes it 16-14. East Lincoln lead is only 2 with 6 minutes to go in the half. Now Dollar throws it away. Stolen by Williams. Williams for Kinston. Looks inside. He's got Artis. Artis shot up. Won't go. Rebound being fought for inside. And we got a whistle and a foul on the Mustangs. And that might be a good thing there because it looked like Kinston was just going to battle and shoot it till they get it in.
Looks like that foul's on Connor Ashley. That'll be his first.
And that's not a bad foul at all. Get that thing out of the paint. Hart will throw it in. And he throws it into Ingram. Ingram, the big 6'9" fella that plays out on the wing, believe it or not.
Yeah, not the same 6'9" you'll see at Ashbrook.
That's right. Underneath, a nice pass from Ingram. That's why he plays out there.
Yep.
And a fight for the ball and a good block by Sage.
2 good blocks. One by Chaz, that one by Sage.
You can see the grimace on Joaquin Artis' face.
He's probably not used to getting a shot blocked like that by somebody that's 6'2". I mean, these boys can block some shots.
They can. Kinston inbound, shot out of the corner is good. 3-pointer by Ingram. His first bucket. And that's 5 straight, and Kinston takes the lead on East Lincoln for the first time here. 17-16. 5:15 to go in the half. Sage Surratt gives it over to Chaz. Chaz looked to penetrate, now pulls it back out. Chaz Surratt, guarded by Hart, will pull it to the top of the key. Clock winding down to 5 minutes to go in the first half. East Lincoln trails by 1 point. 17-16.
Been outscored 9-2 here in the second quarter.
Kinston scored 9 points in 3 minutes when they only scored 8 the first 8.
And now, good move.
Sage on the drive, goes around his man, lays it in. Mustangs get the lead back, 18-17.
About every time he's taken it to the hole, something's good has happened.
Yeah, and he has the quickness to beat the man to the hole.
Now Ingram out of the corner, 3 no good, but a rebound by Hart, and he's going to be fouled on the putback.
Cameron Dollar, I'm afraid it's going to be on him.
Is that right? That'd be 3. The shot's no good.
Yep, number 4.
Wow.
Got to quit going for so many block shots. I know they block so many well, but when you know your bench is as thin as it is.
What they got to get, Kevin, is get in there and box out, get those rebounds, and prevent that second chance.
You got to get that rebound, and
they avoid it all then.
On the line will be Michael Hart shooting 2.
First one's up, and it's in and in again. In, out, and back in. 18 off.
The good news, I mean, you think if you was Kinston, you'd put more pressure on East, try to tire out the Surratts and these other guys. I mean, as thin as their bench is right now.
It's the first tie we've had. We've had one lead change and now one tie as it's 18-all. And that doesn't last because second free throw's good. It's 19-18 Kinston with 4:33 to play in the half.
Michael Hart was 6 points alone here in this second quarter. That gives him a total of 9 for the game.
Trying to think of what's going on in the other gym. 1A boys, Winston-Salem Prep right now going on over at Carmichael. Here's a long pass ahead to Surratt. He looked like he got fouled. Layup won't go. Rebound underneath by Tyson Bryant. His shot blocked, and Kinston's got the ball. Ahead quickly to Barry. Barry, now it goes down low to Artis. Artis' shot is good. 21-18.
Artis now with 4.
Biggest lead for Kinston now at 3 points. Mustang basketball having to play against the Kinston pressure. It's not real tight pressure, just enough to slow you down.
Yeah, they don't care about, making you move for it. Yeah, they're just trying to make you waste some time, come down the court, maybe make a mistake.
Sage Surratt on the wing, gives it up to Chaz, top of the key. Now Ashley left wing. Man-to-man defense by Kinston. And they do play some tight man-to-man once you get on the offensive end of the court. You can see, though, a couple guys like Ashley's man is laying off. And now it goes off of Chaz's foot out of bounds. Another turnover for the Mustangs.
It's 5 by my count.
For the team?
Yeah.
Chaz has got a couple of them.
And again, 13-4. Kinston has outscored East Lincoln this quarter.
21-18 Kinston. TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. 3.5 to go. Now a turnaround jumper is good by Dunn.
Could have easily called a walk.
The lead goes up to 5. That's 6 in a row. And now we got a timeout Mustangs.
It's going to be a full timeout, David.
A full timeout taken by East Lincoln. TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Kinston 23, East Lincoln 18. Back after this 1 minute break.
Agency has been providing the people of our area with the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today that tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, representing over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wylie. Find out more at WatsonInsurance.com. Get the big dog more from West End Sales in Vail. Right now, get 0% financing for 48 months. Yes, spring is just around the corner, and the big dog will be ready. With 31 horsepower, a big 60-inch cut, and now only $181 per month from West End Sales in Vail. And don't forget about a free loader with a CK or DK Series Coyote tractor from West End Sales, 110 North Highway 18 in Vail, or online at westendsales.com.
Back here in Chapel Hill, state championship 2A game. Kinston leading East Lincoln 23-18, 3:17 and counting to play here as East Lincoln inbounds the ball. Again against the pressure by Kinston. Chaz Surratt with it now in the front court as they beat the 10-second count. Surratt looks to penetrate. Now a little pull-up floater. In and out won't go, but Valentine fighting for that rebound, gets another one. Now it goes to Chaz. Chaz layup off the glass. He can't get it to go, but Sage right there for the putback. Another offensive board. East Lincoln makes it pay off. It's 23-20.
Kind of breaks the drought that East Lincoln was going through there, David.
A 6-0 run stopped, and now this one tipped. Ingram's got it in the corner being trapped. And what's he going to do with it? He steps on out of bounds line, I think. Yep. He does. Turnover, back to the Mustangs.
6 turnovers for Kinston by my count. Looking at the rebounding guys, East Lincoln out-rebounded Kinston in the first quarter. We'll see at halftime when we count the stats if they kept that advantage.
Ingram really doesn't handle the pressure real well himself.
No, he doesn't, especially when he gets in the corner.
Yep. Sage Surratt open for a three, knocks it down. We're tied. 5 straight for the Mustangs, 23-all. 2:20 to play in the half.
That's one thing about this team. I mean, from what I've seen all year, they're never giving up. Never.
First three-pointer of the game by East Lincoln. And now we're tied for the second time at 23. Now a loose ball in the lane, a battle for it, a held ball, and the possession era favors Kinston. East Lincoln had it to start quarter number 2, so Kinston gets it back here. And that's still a good job by East Lincoln. They made Kinston use their possession error while they were on offense. Now Kinston with the ball. Dunn around to his brother Darius Dunn. Now back to Dunn, and he knocks down the 3. That's Darnell Dunn. 26-23 Kinston.
Dunn's got 8.
He's a smooth-looking player. Now East Lincoln across the timeline. Ashley has it knocked away. Kinston with the break, lays it up on the other end. Chaz Surratt blocks it, and it goes out of bounds to the Mustangs. Good hustle.
They must have not watched video.
It's good hustle. He could have easily just let that go, but they hustle back.
I mean, Chaz, guys, you know, he does the LeBron block off the backboard better than anybody in the high school I've ever seen. He's only 6'2", too. Wow. What a block by Surratt.
East Lincoln with the basketball now, trailing by 3. And now we got a whistle and a foul on Kinston.
Darius Dunn, number 3, picks up his first foul.
That'll be the 6th on Kinston, and or maybe just the 5th. I thought I looked up there before they switched it, but nonetheless, still no free throws for the Mustangs. 5 apiece on the team fouls. That's good. They're letting them play for the most part. Seemed like in the early going they were calling a little more touchy, but right now they've been letting them play.
Cameron Dollar, though, would not agree with you.
No, you're right. You're exactly right. He's got 3 of those 5 Mustang fouls. Now Chaz with the move, shot up, no good, hard off the back of the iron. Now a loose ball. Kinston gets it. Now we've got a 5-on-3. Ahead it goes quickly in the front court to Berry. He gives it up. Loose ball on the floor again, scramble 4, and this held ball will be Mustang ball.
Yes, how's that a whole ball? Nobody else got the ball but Ashley. Kingston just sitting on him, and they call it a jump ball.
I could have seen a foul there.
Yeah, but Ashley was trying. I think he was about to call timeout before he got the before they blew the whistle.
I think it's officials' instinct to call the held ball before it gets out of hand. You know, before there's a wrestling match on the floor. So, and we definitely don't want to see that.
26-23, TRT trailer scoreboard, 1 minute and 1 second to play.
And you know, it's been everything we hoped it would be so far.
Good game.
Everything we hoped it would be to this point. Valentine gives it back to Ashley. Now across to Chaz Surratt. Ashley, middle, and he's got to beat the timeline. And they don't do it. 10 seconds run out. Actually gave them an extra second because it was on 101. Isn't that what you said?
Well, 10.8. He blew it right at 51. Okay. So the scoreboard announcer's thumb.
See, they don't have to count anymore. They can watch that shot clock. I mean, watch the game clock. So.
Yep. Standing right in front of us is the 6'9"
Shorty.
The
long and slender Ingram right in front of us. Alley-oop. And he catches and slams it. A design play.
Yep, out of bounds design play.
Slams it home, 28-23 Kinston. They get their 5-point lead back here with 30 seconds to go in the half. Chaz Surratt. East Lincoln cannot afford to let it get out of hand here right before the half.
They're going to play for 1. Chaz is being guarded by the All-American.
I think you got to take Ingram to the hole.
Now they're coming out on double.
Somebody's got to get open in the corner.
Sage Surratt being trapped. Tries to dribble through it. It goes out of bounds, but it'll belong to East Lincoln with 10 seconds to go. And that might be the break they needed. Even though they'll have to throw it in bounds, at least they kind of get a break to
They need to slow down. Get the ball to Chaz on the move.
Now Chaz with it with 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Chaz in the front court. Looks to pull up. Will on Ingram. Shoots and buries the 3 at the buzzer.
It's a big shot, big basket.
2 seconds. Now here's the long shot by Kinston, and it's no good. A big bucket by Chaz Surratt to close the half. We are at the half. TRT Trailer Sales Scoreboard, Ronaldo Auto Mall High School broadcast of state championship basketball. Kinston leading East Lincoln 28-26. We're back with some halftime scores and stats after this 3-minute break.
It's time to cruise on into Abernathy Chevrolet for the best deals ever on the 2015 Chevy Cruze. Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months with approved credit, plus an extra $500 in purchase bonus cash, and get $3,000 in cash allowance on the remaining 2014 Chevy Cruze models. Like a lease? Hey, you can lease the new 2015 Chevy Cruze for only $169 a month for 36 months. Come on in for all the details at Abernathy Chevrolet, 1445 East Main Street in Lincoln. Born Dodge. It's the 2015 award season event at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Lincoln. Come see the new 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan, America's #1 selling minivan. or live life in the fast lane with the new 2015 Dodge Challenger or the new 2015 Dodge Dart, bringing passion and performance to the compact car segment. Born Dodge, the 2015 award season event at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge, 1442 East Main Street in Lincoln. It's a 2014 Toro closeout clearance sale at Al Lane Motorsports in Lincoln. Buy a Toro Time Cutter SS 5060 more with a 50-inch cut and get a free FS 50C trimmer. Buy a new Toro Titan ZX 4800 with a big 48-inch cut and get a free FS 90 trimmer. And buy a Toro Z-Master 3000 commercial and get a free suspension seat and a Husqvarna backpack blower. Al Lane Motorsports, Highway 2773 intersection, just east of Lincoln in Iron Station.
The old saying, you can't keep a good man down, now applies to Brookwood Cafe and Catering. The new Brookwood Cafe and Catering is located on Providence Mill Road in Maiden, featuring the same great food and service you remember. The world's greatest fried chicken and world-famous penny browns once again satisfy your appetite. Brookwood Cafe and Catering is serving the same great breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Brookwood Cafe and Catering on Providence Mill Road in Maiden. Stop by before the game or call ahead for your tailgate items. 828-428-8944.
We're community minded. We believe in what we do. We love this town. We live in just like you.
We're a community bank. That's why we always try to approach things from a community-minded point of view. When something is in the best interest of the communities we serve, it's good for us as well. We're community-minded, just like you.
Carolina Trust Bank, member FDIC. Community-minded, just like you.
We're community-minded, just like you.
At the Drugstore Health Mart Pharmacy in Lincoln and in Vale, they treat their customers as if they were family. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies with a personal commitment to the communities they serve. The Drugstore Health Mart Pharmacy honors prescription plans including Medicare, and Health Mart pharmacists are trusted healthcare resources, knowing that nothing is more important than your family's well-being. Visit your nearest Drugstore Health Mart Pharmacy, 626 Center Drive, Town and Country Shopping Center, Lincoln, and at 9576 Highway 10 in Vale. It's hard to believe First Federal Savings Bank is celebrating their 75th year. It's all because of local people working and living right here in the community they serve. And they believe in giving back to the community by supporting our local schools, charities, and nonprofits. Services include checking accounts, savings, money markets, CDs, mobile banking, and online banking. With 4 locations in Lincoln, Bossier City, Denver, and our newest location in West Lincoln at the Shoals Road and Highway 27 West intersection. Online at ffsb-nc.com. An equal housing lender and member FDIC. That's First Federal Savings Bank.
And welcome back to the Dean E. Smith Center in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, and Rick Mitchell and Kevin Hastings here at halftime. We got deserted by all the Dookies. They had to go outside and take a break, didn't they?
Yeah, outside and take them a little break. I tell you, David, he don't like sitting in this North Carolina chair at all. But
it suits him perfectly, don't it?
Yeah, we give him a hard time about that one. But we got a good ball game going on here, Kevin. 28-26. Kinston is leading. Kinston had a big second quarter, outscoring East Lincoln 20-12, and of course Cameron Dollar's got 4 fouls, and of course East Lincoln's without Duggins. We think for probably the whole game because he injured his ankle last night.
Dollar's got 3 fouls.
3 fouls, yes.
Sage Rat 15 points, Chaz 7 points, but Chaz also got 5 rebounds and assists and 2 blocks. Looking at Sage's stats, he's got 15 points, 3 rebounds. And everybody else on the score sheet's got about 1 of everything else. For looking at Kinston, rebounding for them, Ingram's got 5. About 3 or 4 of them is his own misses.
Yeah, that's true, and I think he's gotten away with a couple over-the-back fouls.
Absolutely.
He's, I guess, just the big body, the big elbows, and everything's just everywhere.
Well, Rick, you come into this game and I say halftime, Ingram's 2 for 10 with 5 points. How you feeling about it?
Well, I looked at that stat when they handed out the sheet, Kevin. That stood out right away. But the thing they did that alley-oop with him there and got the big dunk. It got the crowd really hyped up a while ago. But, he's as big as he is or tall as he is, he's kind of fragile when he gets in the corners.
He's not aggressive.
He gets in that trap, and he has trouble with that. So if East Lincoln can continue to use their speed and quickness to trap him, then maybe they can keep him from having a big night, but he's not really the man that's hurt him. Michael Hart has 9 points on the night. Also, Darnell Dunn, the big wide body, has 7 points. They have more of a balanced scoring.
The interior passing against, we knew it coming in that their bigs they got a whole lot more bigs in East. And he's doing a good job. Let me look real quick on the rebound. Are they winning the rebound in 14-16? They are leading the rebounding by 2. Looking down low, you're talking about the big man there, Ingram. I told you earlier he weighed 190. Well, looking down the East's roster, see Cameron Dollar's 180, Bryson Tyatt 195, Sage 190, Chaz 210. So, I mean, they're all, they might be 7-8 inches shorter than him, but they weigh just as much as him. So you're right, Rick. When you do get down in the corner and he does hold the ball as much as he does and control the ball, you can push him around a little bit.
But I think the big key is that East Lincoln's got to protect the ball. They've had some turnovers there. When they got rebounds, just turning the ball over. If they can eliminate that problem or that situation, I still think they're more athletic than this Kinston team is. That's just my opinion. I still think Sage and Chaz can take either one of their men to the hole. And, it may be what it comes down to. They have to drive and get that layup and hopefully get fouled when they can get back on that free throw line.
I tell you what, guys, we're watching one heck of a
yes, we are. I was gonna suggest you guys go out there and take your turn.
Well, I did while you were gone.
I know. Look at this. Rick said he taught them. So right now, one girl's jumping over the rope.
That's amazing right there.
One girl's jumping over the rope.
That's amazing.
Look at this. This is even more amazing. She's going between other groups of girls jumping, and they're jumping in her rope. Now they're going to jump 5 at a time. 5 girls at a time jumping in one rope.
I give the girls credit, but whoever can coach this,
thank you, sir.
You know what I mean? I mean, this is talking about taking some athleticism to do what they're doing and coordination. Very impressive what they're doing. I agree with you guys, though.
And they're called
Ingram is not the strongest boy on the court, is he?
No, he's not. They're called the Bouncing Bulldogs.
Yep. So look them up online. They do a great job. Great halftime show. If anybody's looking for some halftime shows, they did a good job. Didn't have a halftime show during the first game, so I was a little bit confused about what they're doing when they came out here the second game. But
look
nice little show.
Here.
Smoke comes back.
He's got a hot dog, a hamburger, and potato salad, too.
Ask him for a drink. Y'all come back with lemonade. He comes back with a tea, and he brings me out. Look what looks like a half-drunken water. I think he washed down his cheeseburger.
Well, we weren't sure if you wanted the other, and he asked me, and I said, I don't know if he wants what to get, so you better just stick with water to make sure.
I'll go back and get some lemonade. I'm just glad they got something.
If I were you, I'd go get one of those plates right there because the lady tells us it will be gone between games. They'll be setting up for dinner. Though,
we don't even have time. So they served it. We didn't have drinks before the first game.
Right.
Second game started, then they served it.
Well, newspaper media has a chance to go during halftime.
Anytime they want.
We
have to talk and work.
And, of course, you got Phil Garner, Ryan Herman sitting over there. They didn't go take advantage of dinner.
Richard Walker did, though.
Richard Walker's going to take advantage of every chance he gets.
Yes.
And our old buddy Brian Hanks over there talking to Scott Harrell right now, the charitable coach. It's good to see Brian Hanks in the house. Spent a lot of time in Lincoln and Gaston County back during the days covering sports. And he listens to us religiously on Saturday mornings.
Yes,
he tweets us every Saturday from Kinston. So good to see his face in here. He's had a basketball team to follow, hadn't he, the last 10 years down there in Kinston, that's for sure. We're at the break. 28-26, TRT Trailer Sales Scoreboard. The Kinston Vikings lead the East Lincoln Mustangs. We'll take a timeout, come back here with more of the halftime festivities with you in a moment.
Hamilton Orthodontics in Denver would like to take this time and congratulate the East Lincoln Mustang players and coaches for their undefeated season and making it to the state 2A championship game. Dr. Todd Hamilton and Hamilton Orthodontics have been creating beautiful smiles for patients since 1986 with the highest quality of orthodontic care. You will be amazed at the difference a beautiful smile can make for you and those you care about most. Hamilton Orthodontics, 7482 Waterside Crossing in Denver, online at hamiltonsmiles.com. Changing lives, one smile at a time. Clean your car up and keep it clean with a call to Kevin Nixon at KB's Automobile Detailing in Denver. KB's Automobile Detailing wants to congratulate the East Lincoln Mustangs on a job well done. You worked hard, and so do we. And right now, you can get 3 cars from the same household clean for only $100. Just call 704-524-9620. Again, that's 704-524-9620 for KB's Auto Detailing, 5683 Highway 150 East in Denver. For a clean you can see, call KB's. Considering a new home? Then consider Key Properties in Lincoln. At Key Properties in Lincoln, they have homes for everyone and many ready to move into. new construction, residential homes, along with foreclosures too. They also have rental properties, and they can build on your land, or they have lots of land to choose from. Call Key Properties at 704-735-0040 or drop by their office at 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Key Properties, serving our local community. They have homes for everyone at Key Properties in Lincoln.
State Auto, a friend you can depend on.
The test of your insurance agent's friendship comes when misfortune strikes. You can count on an independent agent representing State Auto. Fast, fair claim service. You can depend on it if you're insured with an independent State Auto agent.
State Auto, a friend you can depend on.
Your State Auto Insurance Agency is Mooney Insurance Agency, 528 East Main Street in Maiden. Give them a call at 828-428-8231. Meineke Car Care in Denver wants to take this time to congratulate the East Lincoln Mustangs on an outstanding season. Meineke Car Care Center in Denver offers all kinds of vehicle repair and maintenance service for your vehicle. From tune-ups and brakes to custom exhaust and tires, Meineke Car Care Center is your one-stop shop for anything your vehicle needs, offering convenient, same-day financing with approved credit with 6 months interest-free. They have 3 ASE certified master technicians on staff ready to serve you. Oil changes start at $24.95. Get free brake inspection. Brake pads and shoes are always half price, and with installation and other needed parts additional. They also offer a full line of Cooper tires for both cars and light trucks, and wheel alignment to make sure your tires last as long as possible. And if your check engine light comes on, stop by for a free code scan. Meineke Car Care Center, Highway 16 and 73 in Denver next to Lowe's, right across from Walmart, and about 1 mile east of East Lincoln High School. Call 704-827-6539 or visit the website at Meineke.com and like them on Facebook and receive $3 off your next oil change. And good luck, Mustangs, from Meineke Car Care Center in Denver.
I've been with the like 5 of the last 10 years. It's going on time.
Back here in Chapel Hill, the team's back out on the court preparing for the second half. Kinston leading at the half 28-26, and a really, really good half of action there. Did we not get a halftime sheet? All I got was I was gone taking a little
picked yours up and
break. I got one right here. I got Kevin's. But just going through these, you wonder, only Ingram has played all 16 minutes for Kinston. East Lincoln's got 4 guys that have played all 16 minutes up into this point, Rick. Valentine, Ashley, and the 2 Surratts have not come off the court in this game, and you got to wonder if that'll wear on them down the stretch.
And that's the only guys that have scored for East Lincoln, David. Of course, Sage Surratt with 15, Chaz with 7, Valentine with 4. You do lose some of Duggan's scoring power with him not in the game, and I'm looking at Kinston with 1, 2. They actually have 5 guys that have scored. No one in double figures, but Hart with 9, and so he's leading the way. But so we get to vote on one of these MVP players here. I guess we do later on in the game. But Kinston spreading the scoring out more. They got a little bit more depth right now, but East Lincoln's has got to suck it up, and like you say, is the wear and tear going to affect these 3 guys for playing?
Well, they've had a full week minutes now. I thought that Chaz looked a little tired. I haven't seen him tired on a football field or a basketball court all year till last weekend. And I thought last Saturday, I thought last Saturday he looked a little tired. He even called a timeout himself to get a break during the game. But having the full week off, a little time to get their legs under them, maybe they can play 32 minutes and it won't phase them at all. Now, I can look at Sage, and he doesn't look like it's affecting him at all. But he doesn't handle the ball under pressure like Chaz does. So.
I just about bet the house they're going to play the entire game, the Surratt boys.
I would imagine so.
And you got to have them in the lineup.
That's what we're looking at. Kinston's only got Ingram that's played all 16 minutes, and East Lincoln with 4 players that's been out there the entire time. We're just about set for second half action here.
I was going to give you a breaking news from the back room that Terry and Jason and Jonathan all found the buffet.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
They found it.
They sniffed
everything.
I don't know if they told you this or not.
I found it too. Yeah, I did too.
Terry,
it was right next to the lemonade stand.
Guess what Terry had happen while he was here?
What is that?
He got his picture made with Gottfried.
Did he? He's down here on the baseline.
Yep, he sure did. He sure did.
For you folks wondering, Jerry Stackhouse is down here sitting behind the
Kinston
bench.
I heard you say that. So.
I walked by, I said, Jerry, and he turned around and said, "You're not down here pulling for Kinston, are you?" He just smiled real big. I bet he didn't have to get any special passes to get in here today, did he?
Probably not.
He has
he's at home.
A seat right here anytime he wants.
You know, Stackhouse was here when I came to basketball school here back in the 90s. He put on a pretty good show. Saw him and Vince Carter put on quite a show, a 3-point show in the alumni game.
Well, Kinston will have the ball to start the second half, and the ball's inbounds. We are underway. Only 16 minutes now till a 2A champion will be crowned. Will it be Kinston for a third straight time, or will East Lincoln get their first state title in men's basketball and break that streak? It's knocked out of bounds. Now Ingram will inbound down near the baseline for Kinston. Kinston barely gets it in. Cameron Dollar nearly tipped it away, but Kinston keeps possession. Now Ingram thought about the three, steps inside the line, shoots in and out, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Chaz Surratt comes away with it.
And quickly to Sage.
Gets it up to Sage, who's going one-on-one to the bucket, lays it off the glass and scores, and we're tied again. 28-28, 7:30 to go in the third.
Sage Surratt now with 17 points. And a
knocked away again. That's Dollar getting it to Chaz. Chaz to the hole. Layup no good. Short. He's off balance. And now Kinston with the ball. Pushing it ahead. Front court. Ingram drives baseline. Pulls up, shoots, draws the foul, and knocks it down. That's a big turnaround right there.
Huge turnaround.
Could be a 5-point turnaround if Ingram's able to knock down this free throw. That's our first +1 opportunity of the game, I believe.
Sage Surratt picks up the foul.
Free throws up. Back of the rim, no good. But Kinston gets the rebound. Underneath Artis. His shot all the way across. Now Dunn's got it. Dunn will shoot it up, no good. And it's dunked by Ingram. Slammed back through by Brandon Ingram. And it's 32-28, Kinston. Kinston throughout the entire playoffs, guys, has been a better second half team. Now Ingram, after the steal, goes to the hole, lays it up, scores, and draws the foul on the Mustangs. Boy, this is a big run right here, and this thing could get out of hand in a hurry.
Pretty sure these refs can't count to three. He took 3 steps on that move to the inside. It wasn't a hop or a skip. It was the old
jump step.
I mean, he took steps. I mean, that's a travel.
Ingram has made his presence known here in the third with 6 points already.
And the free throw is good.
Make it 7.
That's a 7-0 run for Kinston as well to take a 7-point lead, 35-28. East Lincoln gets it across the timeline, beats the pressure. Now Chaz across to Sage Surratt. Sage being trapped. Trying to get out of the trap. A little soft toss down to Valentine. Valentine now across to Ashley. Ashley's open for 3. Can't knock it down. And Dunn's got the rebound for Kinston. Darnell Dunn gets it ahead quickly in the front court. Nearly walked with it hard.
Looked like he got away with another one.
Back in the corner. Now back up to Michael Davis. Now Ingram, right wing. Ingram will shoot the 3 and knock it down. He's warming up. It's 38-28, and East Lincoln's going to have to take a timeout. 10-0 run. After East Lincoln scores the first bucket of the half, Kinston goes on a 10-0 run. TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard, 6:07 to go third quarter. Kinston 38, East Lincoln 28.
Dine in, carry out, or use their convenient drive-through window at Mitchell's Kitchen in Vale. You'll find Northbrook's finest in food. As a matter of fact, the finest food anywhere. And for a special treat, order one of their big bloomin' onions. From barbecue to fish to steaks, hamburgers and hot dogs, they've got it all at Mitchell's Kitchen in Vale. Open for breakfast too. And be sure to like them on Facebook for their specials and Sunday lunch menus. And they do catering, no matter how big or how small. Call Mitchell's Kitchen, 704-276-1055, located at the intersection of Highway 27 West and 274 in Vale.
And we're back here at the Dean Smith Center. Only a 30-second timeout. I apologize there. Thought he had taken a full, but just a 30. So East Lincoln will inbound the ball. They find themselves down 10 now. 38. I mean, Kinston scored 10 points in less than 2 minutes. Now Sage Surratt to the hole. Shot no good, but he will draw the foul. Looks like Hart on the foul. We'll check the referee's call here. Nope, I'm wrong. 31.
31, that is Artis. That's his first, team's first here in the second. Sage Surratt will go to the line shooting 2 free throws, though. Sage, the only one who's scored here in the third quarter for East.
First free throw's up and good. East Lincoln, to have a chance, going to have to knock all of those down.
Absolutely. Of course, Ingram scored all the points for Kinston here in the third.
Second free throw is good. 38-30, East Lincoln with a pair of free throws to pull within 8 here, under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ingram across to Hart. That's Davis back up to Hart, top of the key to Ingram on the right wing. One thing about this offense, although they try to go through Ingram to do a lot, other people do get their touches.
Yeah, I mentioned at halftime they had 5 guys that have scored.
Right. Davis gives it back to Ingram. They want Ingram to be the main man, though, and rightly so. Over on the left wing, Davis alley-oop going to Ingram, and now Ashley does a great job of boxing him out and keeping him away from the goal. A lot of contact, no foul. They get it into Dunn, and Sage Surratt blocks Dunn's shot. Valentine's got it. On the run, the Mustangs, and now Sage Surratt. Could have been a foul there on Ingram, but they didn't get it. Now underneath the dollar, a blocked shot by Ingram, out of bounds.
He blocked that shot with his elbow.
You know what? He is very active on defense.
Yes, he is.
He moves around.
But I do think Coach Hodges has an argument about that impossible foul.
Yeah, the reach in. And now here's the steal. Ingram. Ingram gets the steal, pushes it ahead, has it knocked away, and Ashley's got a steal thanks to Cameron Dollar. Now Dollar on the layup from Sage Surratt. It's good, 38-32.
Teamwork, defense, and ball movement is going to win this game for East Lincoln.
4:45 to go, 38-32. East Lincoln has cut the 10-point lead to 6. Davis with it, with Dollar guarding him. And now still by Chaz Surratt away from Ingram. Goes to the hole and misses the layup.
Again.
That's about 3 or 4 he's missed. Now he takes the ball away.
Did they call a foul on Chaz?
On Chaz Surratt.
If anything, it should be a jump ball, not a foul.
All Chaz did was run and grab the ball.
Oh, my God, that's an awful call.
Davis, and when he took it away from Davis, it looked like Davis fouled him.
He should be fired on the spot. Whoever's in charge of the referees, that is a terrible call.
But on the other hand, Chaz got to make that layup.
He's got to. You're right.
That's like 3
He's missed 2 in a row this half.
He's missed 2 in a row. Yep. Uncharacteristic.
4 points on the board on layup.
Full legs under him, guys. 4:23 to go here. Kinston with the ball, 6-point lead. 4:23 in the third, that is. Over on the wing to Hart. Hart with Connor Ashley guarding him. Gets it inside Artis. Artis to Ingram. Now Hart will take the shot inside the line. No good. And a loose ball rebound comes down to Dunn. And there's an offensive foul. Not much doubt about that one.
Nope.
Dunn lowered the shoulder into Valentine. I tell you what, Valentine gives you all kind of little extras when he's out there.
Well, the big men, they're not used to playing with somebody that low, that small down low, and he gets hit and bothers them a lot. Good pass right there. He had an alley-oop to Dollar if he wanted it.
All the way across to Valentine from Sage Surratt. Now top of the key. Now Surratt's got it back. Sage will penetrate. Dish it down low to Dollar. Has it blocked. Other side. Can't hit his layup. Loose ball. Battle for it. And Dollar's got it to Surratt. And Sage Surratt will pull it back out.
Put a handle on that thing.
A lot of hustle by both teams. That's good to see. Good, clean play. Long shot. No good. Now Connor Ashley's trying to run down the rebound. It's out of bounds to Kinston. Ashley was trying to sell that it was off. I couldn't tell one way or the other, but Ashley was trying to sell it was off of Kinston. But nonetheless, referee makes the call. Kinston ball. 3:30. Third quarter.
It's interesting, the big man on defense, he don't even play down low. He plays top of the key like a point guard, so they're wasting his height, top of the key. He's working on Chaz.
Trying to get it down low off the glass. No good, but we got a travel.
Yep.
Travel on Ingram. East Lincoln defense has played well against the big fella today.
Chaz Surratt, credit him with that good defensive play.
How many has Ingram got now?
Oh, he's got 10 this quarter, so he's got
10 this
15. Yeah, got 15 for the game. Yeah, he scored all of Kinston's points.
Chaz Surratt penetrates, kicks it out to Sage. Sage lost control, gives it to Ashley. His shot won't go. It bounces over the backboard. It'll belong to Kinston.
Thought Ashley had one knocked down there. He had his feet set. Good form, just didn't get it in.
Good defense made Sage Surratt put it on the floor when he didn't want to. He had already gone in the airborne for the shot. and just kind of messed up the whole offensive sequence there for the Mustangs.
Ashley can't buy a three. It looks to me like he's rushing just a little bit.
And understandably a little bit against his height.
Well, when you're standing on the Dean Smith center floor, too. Got to be some butterflies.
Now they pass down low inside. No good. Shot by Artis. Goes out of bounds. Mustang ball. Kinston has not been quite as dominant in the paint as I thought they would be. East Lincoln playing good defense in there. Now Valentine nearly throws it away. A loose ball, but Sage Surratt comes away with it. Gets it to Chaz. Now back to Sage. Sage Surratt, front court, pull up, fade away jumper. Good. 38-34. A 6-0 run for the Mustangs.
Such a good shot, such a good weapon for East to have.
I tell you what,
a pull-up jumper.
And East Lincoln's got to be if they don't win today, or if they do win today, they're going to be the favorite going into next year.
Yeah.
With all the people they have back. Here's another steal. They get it ahead to Cameron Dollar. Dollar with heart guarding. Layup no good.
Foul.
Gets his own rebound, and this time will draw the foul.
So good hustle, good steal. Cameron Dollar got a chance to cut in the lead.
It takes a pretty good mugging to get a whistle.
These last few games,
they're letting them play.
Even in the last two games over in Winston-Salem, a lot of the times these Lincoln kids are driving to the basket and they're getting contact, and the refs aren't calling the body contact.
That foul's on Michael Hart. That's his third.
Now this free throw brought to you by KB Auto Detailing.
And it's good. Cameron Dollar knocks it down. That's a 7-0 run for the Mustangs, and he'll have one more coming here to try to make it 8 in a row. Trying to answer Kinston's 10-0 run is East Lincoln with a big run of their own. Second free throw by Cameron Dollar. Back of the rim, no good. 38-35. Kinston lead is 3. And Ingram will bring it down the floor. And again, it's stolen away, this time by Sage. Ahead to Dollar, who lays it up.
It's goaltended.
Got to be goaltended. My goodness.
And now the ball's knocked away, and Ingram's got it back.
Wow.
Ingram in the front court, and we got an offensive foul on Ingram.
Good call.
Good job of Chaz. Got mugged on the other end, guys.
Yes, he did.
I think both.
Foul on Ingram was his second offensive foul of the game.
But, I mean, he's arguing the call. What did he think it was?
Was that 3 altogether?
That's 2 on him.
Just 2, both offensive.
I mean, Chaz has got the right to run down the court. You can't just run through him.
38-35, Kinston, 1:49 to go here in the third quarter. Valentine has the ball. Again, Kinston applying the pressure. They're using Chaz in the middle of the court now, which is great. Chaz all the way to the hole, layup no good, and the rebound comes down to Dunn. And now we got a whistle and a foul on the Mustangs.
It's going to be on Sage Surratt. That'll be his second.
It's not a bad foul for a couple different reasons. Number one, the way they're calling it, you might actually get the strip and a layup.
Right. Yeah.
Chaz has got to go up strong.
Number two, you held it away from a fast break because they might get it out and have numbers on the break. Called the foul on Tyson Bryant.
Yeah.
I think, how many's that on Tyson Bryant? Just one?
Only one.
Well, they're worried with Dollar out there. You know, he's got 3.
Kinston with the ball now.
God.
Ingram at least throws Chaz out of the way, catches the pass, shoots and won't go, but now Dunn puts it back up and in. And it's 40-35, and that ends the string of 7 straight by the Mustangs. Got a timeout on the floor, and let's see if they're going to keep them on the court. Nope, going to be a full timeout for Kinston. 1:20 to go, third quarter. TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Kinston 40, East Lincoln 35.
Check out the What's Up Shopper Service Savings Spectacular at the new Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. Save up to $100 on your next service. Kia, Cadillac, or Honda, get your oil change for as low as $21.95 for 4-cylinder vehicles. Get a 4-wheel alignment for only $64.95. And they have special discounts for veterans too at the new Renato Auto Mall, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, just below the Cleveland Mall.
We make a joyful noise cheering our favorite high school football teams on Friday nights and our favorite college teams on Saturday. The Family of Faith at Ryan Heights United Methodist Church would like to invite you to come and make a joyful noise for the Lord on Sundays. Sunday school is at 10 and worship is at 11. Ryan Heights United Methodist Church is in Lincolnton on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park. Come make a joyful noise with us.
Back here at Chapel Hill, Dean Smith Center. A couple runs by both teams. Kinston a 10-0 run, East Lincoln a 7-0 run. Kinston with the most recent basket, and they lead it 40-35. And East Lincoln will have the basketball. Good basketball game here going on.
No doubt about it. 1:20 left here in the third quarter. That timeout may have helped East Lincoln to give those guys a little breather.
Any type of break has got to give East a breather.
Chaz Surratt ahead to Sage. Sage nearly didn't get to the spot in time. Now pulls up, shoots, and has it blocked over here toward Rick out of bounds.
Yep, almost had my hands on
by
that
the big fella, Ingram. You keeping up with his blocks?
No,
it might be on our sheet.
That's two that he has on Sage from.
He had two in the first half.
Yep. So that would
actually
be
two in the first quarter here. I don't have the first half stats.
I got him right here. He had two.
Just two in the first half, so probably four to get altogether now.
Yeah.
Mustang ball. That's Tyson Brown out front. Gets it to Chaz Surratt. Now Sage at the top of the key comes off a screen. Thinks about pulling up. Now drives to the hole. Reverse layup, and it won't go. Can't get those to go down, and now Ingram with the ball in the front court for Kinston. Now that's Dunn. Big layup, good, and it won't count. Offensive foul on Dunn. Out of control.
What a defensive play by Valentine. He's killing them with it. And he comes up smiling. That's
40 to 35.
That's his play.
Yep.
It's 3 fouls now on Dunn. So
and even though he's
Dunn,
said he's taking a chance because he's got the 3 fouls, so a gutsy move. And now ball knocked away. East Lincoln gets it right back. Now they have it stolen away, but it's a kick. Yep. Got a
He's
kick
so long. He touches everything.
He does.
Guys, I didn't see the kick right there.
That's because Ingram was 16 feet away when he kicked it.
Go Gadget's leg that one.
Okay, all right.
He was a long way away from the ball. His head was.
Yeah, he was across that court. His foot was back here.
22 seconds to go here in the third. East Lincoln trailing by 5, but they're going to hold for one shot, it looks like. Chaz Surratt out front, calling a play. Clock down to 11, now 10. Chaz trying to spot up Barry here. Chaz loses control of the ball out of bounds, but I think it was tipped. Yep. It belongs to East Lincoln under their own bucket with 2.6 seconds.
Went right off number one's hands there.
A break for the Mustangs.
Yes, it was.
Maybe they can get a shot out of this. Get it into Surratt. He'll fire out of the corner and hit the side of the backboard, and the horn sounds, ending quarter number 3. Kinston takes control in quarter number 3. A 10-0 run leads to a 40-35 Kinston lead on the TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. We're back with fourth quarter action after this timeout.
When you need a ride, Specialized Transport has exactly what you're looking for, serving Gaston, Lincoln, Catawba, Burke, Caldwell, and Cleveland counties. Specialized Transport has your area covered. Ambulatory, wheelchair, and geriatric chair transport. Handicap transportation services and non-medical transport services are available as well. When you need a ride, call Dean Hastings at 704-735-5676. Specialized Transport will get you where you need to be. 704-735-5676.
Since 1987, the Sports Page Food and Spirits has been your hometown restaurant, featuring great food and an atmosphere for whatever you want. Family, fun, sports, and more. Also special events and live music. And the Sports Page Food and Spirits wants to take this time to congratulate the East Lincoln boys basketball team on a job well done. We invite you in for a great time well spent. The Sports Page Food and Spirits, 179 Cross Center Drive in Denver, next to Harris Teeter. Visit them online at sportspagenc.com and like them on Facebook too.
Back here in the Dean Smith Center, David Keever, Kevin Hastings, Rick Mitchum, alongside Evan Ludwig, the smoke man, taking some pictures today.
With a full stomach.
Shandy Clark working some video up in the
Shandy doing video highlights later. We'll have some of those probably this week on YouTube. Evan's taking pictures. We'll have those on Facebook. And he's also tweeting. Follow along at KTC Broadcasting at What's Up Shopper. 8 minutes to go for the end of the season. Jerry Stackhouse tweeting down here. He's down here beside us. Stack from Kinston. And he's sitting behind the Kinston bench, so I walked right by him and he goes, Mr. Stackhouse, you're not pulling for Kinston today, are you?
Surely not.
Brandon Ingram with 10 points in that third quarter, guys. Had 10 out of the 12.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Yes, it is.
He came alive right there. East Lincoln will start on offense here. Chaz Surratt already been trapped and has to use a timeout. In the first 10 seconds of the fourth quarter, has to use a timeout here as he's trapped out front. It will be a 30-second timeout. So timeout on the court. We'll take a quick 30-second. 40-35, Kinston on the TRT Trailer Sales.
For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Fallston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Fallston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need.
And we're back here as both teams back out on the floor. The quick 30-second timeout. East Lincoln will inbound and got to avoid those traps out there at half court. Those could turn into easy layups or dunks for Kinston if you're not careful. Chaz Surratt gives it up to Cameron Dollar. Cameron Dollar survived that quarter without a foul, right,
yes,
guys?
He's
Still
only
just
with 3.
Good. Now Sage Surratt, and I'll tell you, East Lincoln can't start their offense. Kinston, I don't know if you noticed or not, they do something different to apply pressure every quarter. Every quarter that comes around, they do something different. And this time they extend their defense all the way out to half court on the Mustangs. Surratt, Chaz goes to the hole, lays it up. He's fouled on the floor, however. Bucket goes, and it won't count.
I was going to say, they pressure the ball so much between the three-point line and half court. East, they have no big man, so they're putting the pressure on these guards to make a play up top. If they would get it down low, they could have a lot of shots.
Just break through.
If they have one guy, Valentine's sitting down here in the corner waiting for something to happen.
Connor Ashley back in the game for East Lincoln, replaces Tyson Bryant.
Valentine will inbound and turns it over. 5-second call. Kinston, real good defense. Boy, they have really picked it up. And you can see now why they're a better second half team. They just kind of get stronger and apply more pressure as the game goes along. Kinston with the basketball and a 40-35 lead. 7:15 to go here in the game. That's Barry getting it down low to Dunn, and Dunn turns it over. Valentine. I didn't see who stripped it. It might have been Chaz Surratt, but nonetheless, East Lincoln's got it. Now Sage, little pull-up jumper in the lane, good. 40-37.
He's got great touch in the lane.
I'll tell you what, looks like you're going to have to go to Sage to get your points here.
Yep. Well, he's been the go-to guy the last few games as far as the scoring goes. Now Kinston with the ball on offense and a 3-point lead, 6:45 to go. That's Dominique Williams trying to penetrate. Nothing there. Now Ingram spins, makes contact with Sage. No call on either. And now Brandon Ingram pulls it back out. Dunn, top of the key. Gives it up over on the wing to Barry. Nowhere for Barry to go, but a great pass down low and a layup by Dominique Williams, and it's good. That was a nice pass. 42-37, Kinston.
He's talking a lot of junk to Valentine. Valentine just laughs at him.
And now here's a near steal, but Chaz picks it back up. Now Ashley under pressure gets it to Chaz Surratt. Valentine to Sage Surratt. And he's not going to pull up for that three now with the big fella out there on him.
No.
And it's been a good move, really, by Kinston to have Ingram on Sage.
He's got to give some pump fakes. Come off the screen, get a pump fake. No.
Whistle,
come on.
What do we have?
Called a travel. And a step through.
They had a wide open layup with Valentine down low, but the travel happened first. It gives Kinston the ball back.
I like watching Coach Hodges' reaction on some of these calls.
He's a great guy, and he's a great character.
Yeah.
Fun and does a great job with this Mustang team too.
Some of it, he's such disbelief. What a call.
Under 6 minutes to go, Kinston now with the lead by 5 and the basketball. Dominique Williams at the point gets it down to Ingram in the corner. Ingram's shot no good. Rebound comes down to Kinston. Good job by Barry to save it in bounds. Now Williams down low, and
That's over the back.
Ingram can't handle it.
They called it.
Give Ingram 2 shots.
Damaris Valentine, I think, is going to be called with a foul.
I just wonder if he undercut him or.
Well, that's what they're saying. I mean, he caught the ball, came down with it all over Valentine.
He did.
And they're saying, and the ref gave the backing up signal like he undercut him, but
I
don't know.
Well, what happens is I always give the benefit to the offensive player. Free throw good. It's 43-37.
Valentine.
That one was on Valentine, yep. They just want to make sure it's not on 4. Second free throw is good. It's 44-37. Kinston by 7.
Well, at this point of the game, you're going to have to get the fouls.
Right. It don't matter.
That's right.
5.5 minutes to go, and East Lincoln down by 7. They need buckets, and they need stops. Now Chaz Surratt to the hole, and a foul is going to be out front, I think, on Williams. Dominique Williams picking up the foul.
That was going to be on number 5, Dominic Williams, his first.
Just remember that possession area favors Kinston if it comes down to a held ball here.
So Chaz Surratt going to the line, shooting 1 and 1.
Yep, so and they're going to need all of these.
Yes, they are.
First one is up, and it's no good. I tell you, his shot just did not look good right there. Kinston with the rebounds. No problem with Kinston controlling the defensive boards here in the second half. That's Williams, Dominique Williams, as Kinston now can begin to slow it down a little on offense. They don't need to be in any rush at all with a 7-point lead. They go the lob way, and Ingram just catches it and lays it in.
I mean, East ain't figured that out yet.
Nope. That's 6 in a row now, and it's 46. And now on the other end, Sage Surratt lays it up and in as they beat Kinston back down the floor. 46-39, and a timeout taken by East Lincoln. Full timeout on the floor. 4:58 to go in the 2A state championship game. TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Kinston 46, East Lincoln 39.
Eat fresh from Subway in Cherryville and Boger City. Ask for the simple $6 menu. Choose from 6 6-inch Subway sandwiches, a bag of chips, and a 21-ounce fountain drink for only $6. It's value made simple every day. Select from Black Forest ham, Italian BLT, meatball marinara, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, tuna, or turkey breast. A 6-inch Subway sandwich, a bag of chips, and a 21-ounce fountain drink for only $6. Eat fresh from Subway. East Main Street in Boger City on Highway 150 West in Cherryville next to Food Line. Trailers for everything, and we mean it, at TRT Trailer Sales in Lincoln and 3302 Gastonia Highway. Trailers for hauling livestock, motorcycles, and cars. You'll find dump trailers, utility, and landscaping trailers. You'll find racing trailers with finished interiors, plus the tag-along and gooseneck trailers, insulated trailers with tack compartments and 110 packages. Call toll-free at 1-877-279-7465 or visit the website, trttrailersales.com. It's not too late to get your flu shots at Walker's Pharmacy in downtown Newton. Hurry on into Walker's Pharmacy. If you haven't been, you need to come on in and see what's new. Have your blood pressure checked at the new blood pressure checkup station. Browse around the store and check out the new products in stock, including Newton Conover apparel and merchandise. And get the best deals on your prescriptions and sit back and relax in the new waiting area. See what's new at Walker's Pharmacy, 33 College Avenue in downtown Newton.
And Artis has his shot blocked on the Kinston offensive end. And then Sage Surratt takes it full into the floor, and it goes up in shooting motion and draws the offensive foul to give it right back to Kinston.
Coach, I just told this referee this is terrible. This one referee is getting it.
He seemed like he's got the majority of them.
Of the ones that are questionable.
Third foul now on Sage.
Kinston now with the ball and a 7-point lead. Williams gets it across in the front court. Now to Hart on the wing. Hart to Ingram at the top of the key with Sage Surratt on him. Now they give it to Williams, left wing. Williams back to Hart, top of the key, and Kinston just running some clock looking for an opening. Now down low, it goes to Berry. Berry nothing there, gets it to Artis, to Hart. Hart's layup, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Dollar. And we got a whistle and a foul on Kinston.
So that's good.
East Lincoln has got to hit the free throws.
Yes, they got to hit the first one for sure.
They got to go to the other end and be able to knock down these free throws in order to climb back in this game. Now checking in for Kinston, Darnell Dunn. A senior. Hart is a senior. Ingram is a senior. Berry is a junior. And Artis is a junior. So only 2 starters back for Kinston, while East Lincoln will return 4 starters.
Well, Kinston.
Not starters today, but we know Duggins is a normal starter. Free throws good by Dollar. 46-40. He'll get one more here. 4:09 to go. Yeah, East Lincoln's got to be. You got to see East Lincoln and Kinston ranked 1 and 2 next year.
I would think so.
When the preseason poll comes out. Second free throw, no good. East Lincoln just cannot knock down a pair. 46-40, 4:05 to go. Dominique Williams running the show from the point guard position out front. They swing it around, and now a steal by Cameron Dollars. They try to go inside. Dollar, nice ball fake, and misses the layup. East Lincoln cannot convert on the layup.
Wow.
And now Kinston the other end, and they throw it to Ingram. He reverses and scores and draws the foul. He lost control. They wanted to alley-oop it for a dunk. He couldn't handle it. Comes down, catches the ball, gathers himself, hits a reverse layup, and draws the foul.
Poor East Lincoln today, guys. How many wide open layups on fast breaks have they missed?
They're going to blame themselves if they not able to pull this thing out because,
wow,
plenty enough to at least be up 2 or 4, you know.
Free throws and layups, guys.
49-40 now as the free throw's good by Ingram. 3:38 to go. Here comes Ashley in the front. Well, no, he doesn't cross. Now they do. Barely get it across. Dollar, now Chaz Surratt. 3.5 minutes to go.
Down 9, time to go.
Chip Ashley, assistant coach, barking out signals what offense to run against this defense, try to get a good look. That's Sage Surratt. He'll look to penetrate, go to the hole, lay it up, has it blocked by Ingram. Dollar's got the rebound. His shot won't go. The shots now are being altered by the height of Kinston. And now we got a timeout by East Lincoln.
I thought he called a foul.
He did.
David.
And I think the official said timeout, and Hodges said, I didn't call timeout.
He said, I yelled foul. Is what he's saying. Now they're going to talk about it. This ref said he heard a timeout, and he didn't call a timeout.
I don't think East Lincoln would call timeout while they've got the ball down low, even though it is a scramble for it. But you never know.
Well, the referee just asked him, you want a 4 or a 30? You're going to have to take the timeout. That's East Lincoln. So that's going to be before the foul?
It should be East ball because they call it. If they're saying it's a timeout, East had to have the ball.
Yep.
So if it's in an inadvertent whistle, it's still East Lincoln's basketball.
Either way, yes. It's the only way they could call timeout is have possession unless it's a dead ball, and the ball was not dead.
Referees are coming over here to
they're not taking a timeout. They're pulling them back out on the floor, so they're not going to charge a timeout to East Lincoln. Let's see if you can get the explanation here by the officials.
We're about 10 feet away from it. Maybe we can listen in.
Coach Hodges and the Kinston coach. You'll have to help me there.
Kinston, Barry
Tyndall.
Yep,
Barry Tyndall meeting here at half court with the officials. And here's the deal.
No basket, orange ball. And he told Coach Hodges to get control of his bench. He heard a timeout.
Okay.
So Coach Hodges said nobody called timeout. So he told his bench just be quiet.
Well, I guess the only thing that really could have, maybe a player over there is thinking that's our only chance to get the ball, and he's going, call timeout.
Now we got
Kinston does take a timeout.
Kinston calls timeout. All right, timeout on the floor, 3:11 to go. Full timeout here from the Dean Dome. 49-40, Kinston leads East Lincoln on the TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Back in a moment.
Since 1934. That's right, 1934. Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area with the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today that tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, representing over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wiley. Find out more at WatsonInsurance.com. Get the big dog more from West End Sales in Vail. Right now, get 0% financing for 48 months. Yes, spring is just around the corner, and the big dog will be ready. With 31 horsepower, a big 60-inch cut, and now only $181 per month from West End Sales in Vail. And don't forget about a free loader with a CK or DK Series Coyote tractor from West End Sales, 110 North Highway 18 in Vail, or online at westendsales.com.
Back here at the Dean Smith Center, it'll be East Lincoln ball, but boy, they're facing a huge task here. 3:10 to go. Got to come from behind, down 9. They got the ball in. Sage Surratt out top of the key, being really pressured now by the Kinston defense.
Yes, he is. And Ingram has been up on him all day up there up top. Now we got to cut to the basket, but Chaz
and he can't make the layup. Gets back in bounds and has the shot taken away. And now Kinston's got it to Ingram in the front court. Ingram straight ahead, takes it to the hole, scores and draws the foul. Well, he's proven he's the best player in the game, guys.
Yeah, he's taking over here in the second half. That's 10, 12, 14, 16, 19 points here in the second half alone.
A well-polished basketball player, Ingram, and he just takes that thing coast to coast. A big 6'9" kid dribbling down the floor like that. taking it to the hole, drawing the foul, the contact, scoring, and knocks down the extra one, and it's 52-40, the biggest lead of the game now for Kinston. And we got a whistle and a foul on the
East Lincoln. I don't know if you guys noticed, Kinston double teams almost every defensive possession. And East has had a guy in the corner sitting down there camping out all day, and they can't get it to him to get that shot. And that's Duggan's shot, too. You know, that they're missing.
Duggan's shot that you're talking about.
The corner three.
The problem is those arms, like you said earlier, the length on these guys.
They're doing so much between the three-point line and half court.
You don't have good vision.
Yeah.
You don't have good vision of your – that's one thing that's happened to Sage today. He don't have vision of the court like he's been having not Sage, but Chaz. Chaz has not had the vision today because of the length of this Kinston team. Free throw is up and no good. East Lincoln not able to make layups or free throws, and it has really hurt them down the stretch here today.
Yes, it has.
Just looking at the points total, Chaz only was 7 today. Chaz Surratt, they just missed.
What are they from the line? Kinston now with the ball inbounds and up comfortably by 12. A 12-point lead with Kinston's defense is like a 25-point lead with most teams. Now Artis over on the wing to Berry. Berry to Dunn. Dunn drives, now kicks it out. Artis has it knocked away but gets it back. Now in the corner, Ingram. Ingram will shoot it and knock it down. 54-40. Ingram has found his touch. And a timeout taken by Kinston. 2:14 to play in this game. Kinston starting to pull away now. TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Kinston 54, East Lincoln 40. Back in a moment.
It's time to cruise on into Abernathy Chevrolet for the best deals ever on the 2015 Chevy Cruze. Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months with approved credit, plus an extra $500 in purchase bonus cash, and get $3,000 in cash allowance on the remaining 2014 Chevy Cruze models. Like a lease? Hey, you can lease the new 2015 Chevy Cruze for only $169 a month for 36 months. Come on in for all the details at Abernathy Chevrolet, 1445 East Main Street in Lincoln.
Back here at East Lincoln, at Chapel Hill, the Dean Smith Center. East Lincoln finding an 8-0 run here by Kinston. And Kinston has outscored the Mustangs here in this quarter 14-5.
14-5, yes. Ingram with 14 points. No, excuse me, 12 points during the third quarter.
Showing why they are two-time defending state champion and looking to make it 3 straight for Kinston in their 11th overall. And they have now moved out to a 14-point lead. Like I said, the way they play defense, you can look at East Lincoln. East Lincoln's used to scoring in the 80s. They've got 40 with 2 minutes to go. 2:10 to go to be exact. Mustang basketball, Valentine in the front court. They're going to have to get some decent looks at threes, and that's been hard to do for East Lincoln. They get Sage at the top of the key. He will pull up and shoot it, and it's off the mark. No good. Knocked out of bounds. It belongs to Kinston. Ingram right there for the rebound, and all the Mustangs could do was go up and knock it away from him out of bounds.
East Lincoln applying full court pressure now. They're going to have to.
Yep. Dunn gets it. Now gets it to the middle to Ingram. Boy, Ingram's a nice target to have on that center court circle, isn't he? Now to Dunn. Dunn's layup won't go. Gets his own rebound and now draws the foul on the putback. They'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Dunn hasn't scored here in the fourth quarter. So this will be his first chance. He has 7 points on the night.
Best basketball team I've seen all year.
Coming up later tonight, KTC broadcasting on 3 stations, the ACC championship game, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Is that game at 8:30 tip?
Yep.
Okay, I thought that was kind of odd, but I saw somewhere 8 o'clock pregame, 8:30 tip. So.
And if you went to Vegas and put your money on Tar Heels and Irish in the ACC championship game, you think you'd have had a nice little payday. Now they're checking Chaz for blood.
Yep, he's got a little on his forearm. He'll have to come out.
And this is the referee again who's made all the terrible calls tonight. He's worried about a scratch on Chaz's arm.
I might would use a timeout because you're going to need him in there to shoot the basketball.
Yep. Down 15, 1:45 to play. East Lincoln's running to a buzzsaw here in the second half.
This team's really good. Really good team.
They just shut them down second half. I mean, at halftime, they're down 5.
Yep, East Lincoln, just to tell you, they've only scored 14 points this half.
Now, while the Kinston players are going to be removed from the game, I think he has some.
Got Chaz's blood on his shirt.
Blood on his shirt.
Yeah.
Chaz needs to go hit them all real quick.
Yeah, he needs to run up on
Get Ingram.
Ingram.
Actually, that's Sage that's got the.
Sage, yeah. I'm sorry. I've got those two's names mixed up all year long. I know which one's which, but it's just so easy to call
the
wrong name. To the line now, Dunn gets one more free throw, and it's in and out, no good. Chaz with the rebound. He's got Ingram coming up behind him, and Ingram nearly knocks it away.
And now he does.
Ingram is a defensive force. Now Kinston ahead on the break. Underneath, layup, in and out, no good. Right there's Hart. His shot no good. Ingram tips no good. Hart's got it. They kick it out, and it'll be Kinston ball with a foul on the Mustangs.
Sage coming back in the game with 1:28 to play. I think this is going to be on Valentine. Let's see if that's what they call. Yep.
Maris Valentine picking up the foul.
Anthony Berry will go to the line, shooting 1-1.
Free throw is up, no good.
Shooting two. He missed that first one.
I tell you guys, we knew East Lincoln would have their hands full today, and it would be a tall task to beat Kinston. We didn't know, though, they would miss so many layups and free throws and hurt themselves like they have.
Shot themselves. You can't say that one if they'd hit them all, but you can say it would have been a very, very close game.
They just might have been there and had a chance.
But you can't miss 4, 5, 6 wide open layups and then miss free throws like you have.
This free throw is good. It's 56-40 now. Kinston's biggest lead at 16. On a 10-0 run is Kinston. Now Chaz Surratt with the pull-up jumper, and he knocks it down, 56-43. This may be too little too late as we're down to 117. Ingram was fouled by Surratt, and Ingram will go to the line.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, put them on the line, stop the clock. If they miss, get the rebound and score.
Try to get the 10-second call.
Only chance you have is to try to strip the ball and foul them in the same process and get one or the other.
And I think Chaz, if he'd have just buckled down there and just played a little defense, I think he could have got to steal with him, just with some good defense. Without having a reach like that, there's no way Ingram's going to shake him as tall and lanky and slow as he is compared to Chaz. Chaz, I mean, his feet's really good.
Free throw is good now. It's 57-43 across campus here at Carmichael. Winston-Salem Prep leads East Carteret with 3 minutes to play, 57-56.
Good game going on there.
This free throw up and no good.
Ingram's first miss free throw wise tonight, guys.
Rebound comes down to the Mustangs. Long one by Sage Surratt, short. Now Valentine's got the rebound, and he has it knocked. Tries to get it to Chaz in the corner, and it's knocked away by Kinston. It's just the way the game is gone. Now a steal by Cameron Dollar. Wide open in the corner. He'll try the three. It's no good. Loose ball, rebound in the middle, and we got
a jump ball, and the two East Lincoln guys have the ball. This is the worst referee I've ever seen in high school basketball. That's
awful. The one time, if you call anything, it's probably got to be a travel because two East Lincoln guys come down with the ball and fall to the floor.
He called a jump ball with two East Lincoln guys holding the ball.
That's like getting a foul when you're over the back of your own player.
Golly. I mean, it ain't cost East Lincoln the win, but this guy's awful.
Kinston with the ball now. Up big, 57-43 with 50 seconds to go. Now a foul out of half court.
That foul's going to be on Sage Surratt. That's his fourth.
Sage was setting up to try to take a charge, but he saw he was going to miss him, so he just threw the hip out there and gave him a old hip bump on the foul. But yeah, they need a lot of threes and a lot of missed free throws in the next 45 seconds.
And I was going to say, and a lot of seconds left
to get back in this game.
Would also help.
What a great season from this Mustangs, guys. We'll talk about the football team and the basketball team because a lot of these players were on the football team. Free throw good, 58-43.
Both Surratts, Cameron Dollar, Damaris Valentine, 4 of your 5 players on the court right now.
This would be their first loss of the year, and it happens in the
school year.
Of the school year.
Yeah.
And it happens in the Smith Center. So, I mean, you really can't ask for anything more than that. What a great year by these guys. And like you said, was talking earlier, the scary thing about this East Lincoln group, guys.
4 starters back.
Everybody's going to be back.
Ashley's the only senior starter.
And Tyson Bryant's a senior, too.
Here they come into the front court. Surratt. Only 41 seconds to go. Chaz takes a long three. It's well short, an air ball, and the rebound comes down to Artis, and he is fouled. And I think if you're East Lincoln now, you just call off the dogs, no more fouls, because you're not going to make up 16 in 38 seconds. I know you really want to and want to try, but I tell you, it's just and the difference, guys, has been the defense of Kinston.
The second half defense.
The second half defense of Kinston's been the difference in this game, and that is what has led to their offense.
And I thought East Lincoln was still more athletic, but that defensive pressure, those long arms, that just was too much.
Free throw good by Artis. It's now 60-43.
I think Hodge is down here contemplating sending in the seniors here in a few seconds.
So that'd be a good gesture for him to do that. So
13 seconds left now at Carmichael. East Carteret leads Winston-Salem Prep by 2.
All right.
Free throw here by Artis is no good. Rebound Chaz Surratt at 60-43. And East Lincoln quickly ahead. Now Chaz again, long three. It's short again and to the right. And Ingram's got the rebound. And now I just think let him just kind of milk it out here. Kinston with some new faces in. Daquan Waters
they're not going to shoot it either. So
Kinston will win their 3rd straight and their 11th state title. And they're taking a timeout just to get Mr. Ingram out of the game and let him get crowd notification, which I do totally understand that. His last game as a Kinston Viking. His next game could be as an ACC player.
Well, he definitely has some tools. No doubt about it. Good size.
And there's your timeout just to get Brandon Ingram out of the game and let him be recognized by the fans.
And I'm sure he'll be the MVP. I don't see any other.
Well, he's mine.
Yeah, that's who we voted for, that's for sure. So
how many has he got at this point?
Well, let's see. You had 15.
I wrote down Jerry Stackhouse. He's on the Kinston bench.
23 this half, 28 points.
28 on the game for Ingram. He comes inbounds now. New faces in there, Jeremiah Fields. And we got a whistle and a kick ball. It'll belong to Kinston with 13 seconds to go.
And the fans already holding up newspapers from tomorrow that say 4 in a row, go Vikings.
4 in a row.
4 in a row. So they thought it was 3.
They had some confidence coming into this game already with the papers printed up, didn't they? Wow.
Yeah. Ingram has won a state championship all 4 years.
How about that?
Yes.
Wow.
4 rings. That's amazing.
So your final 2 seconds are going to run out here. East Lincoln season comes to an end. But as Kevin said, what a season they had. Whoa. Your final score here on the TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Kinston wins the state championship over East Lincoln 60-43. We'll take a timeout. Be back with our post-game show here from the Dean Smith Center in 3 minutes.
Born Dodge. It's the 2015 award season event at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Lincoln. Come see the new 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan, America's #1 selling minivan. Or live life in the fast lane with the new 2015 Dodge Challenger or the new 2015 Dodge Dart, bringing passion and performance to the compact car segment. Born Dodge, the 2015 award season event at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge, 1442 East Main Street in Lincoln. It's a 2014 Toro closeout clearance sale at Al Lane Motorsports in Lincoln. Buy a Toro Time Cutter SS 5060 more with a 50-inch cut and get a free FS 50C trimmer. Buy a new Toro Titan ZX 4800 with a big 48-inch cut and get a free FS 90 trimmer. And buy a Toro Z-Master 3000 commercial and get a free suspension seat and a Husqvarna backpack blower. Al Lane Motorsports, Highway 2773 intersection, just east of Lincoln in Iron Station.
The old saying, you can't keep a good man down, now applies to Brookwood Cafe and Catering. The new Brookwood Cafe and Catering is located on Providence Mill Road in Maiden, featuring the same great food and service you remember. The world's greatest fried chicken and world-famous penny browns once again satisfy your appetite. Brookwood Cafe and Catering is serving the same great breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Brookwood Cafe and Catering on Providence Mill Road in Maiden. Stop by before the game or call ahead for your tailgate items. 828-428-8944.
We're community minded. We believe in what we do. We love this town. We live in just like you.
We're a community bank. That's why we always try to approach things from a community-minded point of view. When something is in the best interest of the communities we serve, it's good for us as well. We're community-minded, just like you.
Carolina Trust Bank, member FDIC. Community-minded, just like you.
We're community-minded, just like you.
At the Drugstore Health Mart Pharmacy in Lincoln and in Vale, they treat their customers as if they were family. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies with a personal commitment to the communities they serve. The Drugstore Health Mart Pharmacy honors prescription plans including Medicare. and Health Mart pharmacists are trusted healthcare resources, knowing that nothing is more important than your family's well-being. Visit your nearest drugstore, Health Mart Pharmacy, 626 Center Drive, Town & Country Shopping Center, Lincoln, and at 9576 Highway 10 in Vale. It's hard to believe First Federal Savings Bank is celebrating their 75th year. It's all because of local people working and living right here in the community they serve. And they believe in giving back to the community by supporting our local schools, charities, and nonprofits. Services include checking accounts, savings, money markets, CDs, mobile banking, and online banking. With 4 locations in Lincoln, Bossier City, Denver, and our newest location in West Lincoln at the Shoals Road and Highway 27 West intersection. Online at ffsb-nc.com. An equal housing lender and member FDIC. That's First Federal Savings Bank. Hamilton Orthodontics in Denver would like to take this time and congratulate the East Lincoln Mustang players and coaches for their undefeated season and making it to the state 2A championship game. Dr. Todd Hamilton and Hamilton Orthodontics have been creating beautiful smiles for patients since 1986 with the highest quality of orthodontic care. You will be amazed at the difference a beautiful smile can make for you and those you care about most. Hamilton Orthodontics, 7482 Waterside Crossing in Denver, online at hamiltonsmiles.com. Changing lives, one smile at a time. Clean your car up and
real tall and lanky body, but just a good team. I mean, it's a defense-first team. You hold the East Lincoln team to 43 points. Unreal.
Yeah, unreal. Yes, it is. 43 points.
It's got to be their lowest output of the season, I would think, by far, the 43 points for the East Lincoln Mustangs. And probably their other 2 lowest were the last 2 weeks. I mean, the last 2 games in the regional.
Of course, competition got better. No doubt about that.
It did.
The Western teams all equal. East Lincoln, just came out on top there, but weren't able to pull out a victory today. Leading scorers for East Lincoln again: Sage Surratt with 25 points, Chess Surratt with 10, Cameron Dollar with 4, and Damaris Valentine, who started today, he had 4 points also. So only 4 people scoring today for East Lincoln. For Kinston, Brandon Ingram, 28 points, 10 for 22. Shooting today, so definitely that man is, just heads and shoulders above everyone else. Darnell Dunn also in double figures with 12 points. Michael Hart with 9. One artist with 5, also with 5, Dominic Williams, and Anthony Berry had 1 point today for Kinston. But Kinston wins it. State champions, 2 AA champions.
Rick Sage Surratt being recognized right now as the most outstanding player on the Western champion.
Yes.
He did have a great game today.
He did have a good game.
A good scoring game. He kept his team in the game, even while mainly being guarded by Brandon Ingram throughout the day. He found ways to go around Ingram and get some open looks, and was able to score 25 points on the day. But I don't recall. Yeah, there it is. Only 1 3-pointer for him, and only 3 attempts.
Well, that's
and
because
he's their best 3-point shooter.
Well, Brandon Ingram guarded him.
That's
today.
right.
He actually blocked 2 of his shots from out there, so that's the reason why. 1 for 3 today.
East Carteret in the 1A final knocks off Winston-Salem Prep over in Carmichael, 67-64. So congratulations to East Carteret for winning the 1A boys state title. A lot of people thought that'd be Winston-Salem Prep in a runaway, and it did not happen. It did not happen. East Carteret wins that game over in Carmichael.
Darnell Dunn gets the offensive award MVP for
we kind of did that the wrong way.
Right.
But the most outstanding player is going to be Brandon Ingram, and there he is right now.
Sir.
Some polls have him as high as number 12 in the country, and he will be playing at a major university next season. A lot of people here like to see him stay in here and stay in the Carolina Blue. But,
well, that's yet to be seen.
That's right.
One good thing about one thing, if I hope the young man likes to eat, because he's sure going to get to eat a lot of food here to beef up that body over the next 4 years. or how many ever years he plays on the collegiate level. But yeah, he's definitely the MVP today.
That's going to do it from us here. Our post-game show wraps up from the Dean Smith Center. We've got to clear out and let the Myers Park girls get in here and get ready. Get their folks in here and get them ready to play and see some action. But enjoyed the basketball season, and thank you, East Lincoln, again for taking us on quite the ride there during the basketball season. They finished, a 40-1 between football and basketball, and it's that one final game that they lose. Just a tough break, a hard-fought loss here today for the Mustangs. Final score on the TRT Trader Sales scoreboard: Kinston defeats the East Lincoln Mustangs 60-43. For Evan Ludwig, Kevin Hastings, Rick Mitchum, Shandy Clark, I'm David Keever now saying so long from the Dean Smith Center. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, folks, for tuning in.